Oh, hey guys, we're not sober talks and we have daddy issues. Alright. It's literally midnight, that's why I was streaming. Hey guys! It is Sunday night. I should say we stream Mondays at this point.
What is good in the hood, Hollywood?
Okay. Anyway, we got a setup today.
That was the bar.
Who wants to introduce who we are?
Go ahead, Bessie.
Me. Okay. So, girl, get on your phone.
I'm trying to see if.
All right, real quick, we're gonna test our audio. So everyone say something, but nothing.
Mic check.
Skitty, bop, bop, bop. Skitty, boom. You know what I'm saying.
Slay new setup. Okay,
Slay new
so that
setup?
means they can hear us.
Yeah.
I'm guessing so.
Yeah, that means podcast.
Okay.
All right. So y'all know us. We are Not Sober Talks. This is our third stream ever. Yo,
we eat that up a little bit.
I'm Victoria. Hello.
I'm Anna E.
I'm Swanson.
Okay. And today we actually got our list of topics. Feel free to ask us questions and whatnot.
No.
But as we go,
What she said?
we're just gonna read off what we got. All right. So to start, does anyone have any stories, real quick? Anything we need an update on since our last podcast?
I hate everybody.
Same. Doing these.
Point blank period, we could end the podcast.
That was the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
That was all I had to say.
All right. Well, I'll say what I have to say. So, we all know we don't got fathers here, right? All our biological fathers are, like, out of the picture.
Not the fatherless behavior.
Fatherless behavior is crazy. Hence the podcast. Okay. So, so, quick backstory, biological father dipped, cheated on my mom, you know. We slaying. Father issues, for real.
My dad was a drug addict.
I think mine worked in, like, with drugs too, like my biological father in Mexico.
Yeah, my dad's a fucking dealer over there in
It's
Mexico.
just Mexican dad teens. Anyways. So, I didn't talk to him till I turned 14 for the first time. So, that's just, like, the backstory. And he's been, like, hitting on my mom to try to talk to me. And then he's always like, oh, mi hija, like, tell me hija this and this and that. So, we all know that last time we filmed our podcast Saturday. We did our live stream Saturday because my birthday was Monday. But we were doing the party Sunday. Whole issue. So my birthday was on Monday. This man texts her to tell me happy birthday on Thursday. He don't even know my birthday. You know what I'm saying?
At least your dad told you happy birthday. My dad didn't even bother with happy birthday this year. Actually, my dad hasn't texted me back since fucking New Year's. Actually, I sent him a message on New Year's. He didn't respond to that. But the last time we talked was like a year ago.
Anyways, he said, like, tell my daughter that I hope she has a nice birthday or whatnot. And so first thing he said was my daughter. Like, you are not my dad. You were literally sperm donor 223, right? Hell nah. So I responded to him in Spanish in his language because we can't even communicate.
And his language is crazy.
I didn't know. No, because, like, when I first met him, I couldn't even communicate with this man. Like, how are you gonna say you're my dad if I don't even speak the same language as you? You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like a you problem.
No, it's a dad not having a dad problem. Because if he was my actual dad...
No, Mama taught us Spanish. It's not our fault you didn't listen.
Mom did not teach us Spanish.
Mom did teach us Spanish, bitch.
No, she did not.
Yeah, she did.
No.
You just decided not to pick up on it. That's your fault.
Besides the point. If I had a father that could only speak Spanish, then I would have knew Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So I responded to him, and I was like, oh, thank you for the birthday wishes. My fucking... my birthday... Don't drag me, because you don't speak a lick of Spanish, my boy. Get out of here. Anyways.
Personally, I wouldn't take that, Apollo. Fight fist through the screen.
Let me hear your story real quick. I'll get to chase. So,
You want pelon?
where'd you call this candy, bro?
Chocho.
Okay.
We had a party yesterday. She brought the bag.
She said, I hit that piñata.
Bro, I let my coworkers ramsack through it too. So.
They took all the good stuff?
No. I ate most of this stuff before they got to it.
Before we got to it. Anyways, so then I was like, first off, I'm not your hija. I was like...
Let them know.
No, I was like, first off, no. I said, thank you for the birthday wishes. I was like, but my birthday was on Monday. And then I was like, also, I don't mean to be rude, but
I would have meant to be rude.
my name is not Mija, it's Victoria. And I was like, I have my own dad, and his name is Victor Mondragon. And I was like, dropping that shit. And so I was like, straight up with him, I was like, sir, quit texting me. And then he was like,
let him know.
and I was like, if you want to contact me on my phone number, because like he's been hitting on my mom. So I gave him my phone number.
Fuck that.
Uh-huh. And then freaking, because I'm tired of him texting mom.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Like, just don't reach out anymore.
No, he hasn't reached out since. Hold on. So he called me, and I ignored it. Like, I didn't even notice, like, I got the call. And then later on, like, I texted him, I was like, oh, it's Victoria. Like, I wanted to see what he wanted. Like, why are you hitting me up? Like, it was weird. And anyways, so then he was like, oh, like, how are you? And I was like, I'm good. How are you? And he's like, oh, I'm good.
But
And
I don't give a fuck.
I was like, why are you asking, dude?
But
that's
how
the
do you think I am?
So I literally was like, oh, and he's like, you know how they're like, me das mucho gusto, like, that you learn Spanish or whatnot? He was saying that, and I was like, oh yeah, I learned it from my dad in school. So I'm just blaming this motherfucker because I'm like, you're not my dad. Like, what are you? You're literally a complete stranger trying to be in my life.
You're not my
You're not my dad.
Yeah, I don't hear them.
Close the door. Close the door.
That reminds me of when I was talking to my dad. Well, my sperm donor. Like, he would constantly, like, hit me up. But the reason he hit me up was to ask about my mom. And I literally went off on him one time. Tell him you don't deserve rights. Oh.
What? I can't read that part.
Just tell him he don't deserve rights.
Can you pass me a pen?
No, because I told my dad. I was like, listen, I was like, I don't
No, that was the person one. Sorry, bestie. Go
I
ahead.
was like, I don't have any problem with you trying to talk or whatever. I'm like, we can have a decent conversation. I'm like, first of all, you haven't been around to, like, truly talk about what I'm doing. I was like, and second of all, I was like, if you want to, I told him, I was like, if you want to contact my mom, you can text her number. You have her number. If she doesn't want to talk to you, then that's a whole nother issue. I was like, but don't try to be hitting up my phone trying to ask me about her.
Don't be blowing my line.
Oh, here's another thing, dude. Okay, so he was like texting, and then I was like, I don't know what I said, and then he was
I
like,
only have one arm.
that his son,
I'm having a
just
son.
turned fucking 18 in July, too, and I was like, so the math is not math. You leave me in a year later, you have another kid. Not even think about it, because he's only
Not
a
even
year
a year
younger.
later. That's
Not
like
even a full
I
year.
did not put that together.
Yeah, think about it. 9 months to make a child. So it was literally like he left me.
And like 4 months later, got another baby.
And he
pregnant.
became
Yeah.
a sperm donor to somebody else.
Uh-huh. And then
What
he,
pisses me off is
Fucking
my sperm donor. He's been raising 2 other kids that aren't his, but he refused to raise his 2 own.
this man is trifling. For real.
If that's why
And
it's
then-
fuck
I
me.
have something in my
He had another kid, and
Is
it
he
was a girl,
eyeball?
and she's like 15.
15.
No.
Another one?
Damn, this man stay busy in the bed.
Who knows how many you don't know about?
So he literally like he left me and had a kid.
Oh my.
So I'm like, what do you want from me now? Papers? Because that's literally
Papers is crazy.
that's probably what he wants, and I'm not giving him 10.
I can't get my dad papers. He got DUI. He got deported.
I have something in my eye. Can we pause real quick? I literally have something in my eye.
We can't really pause the stream.
Okay, well, do something. They don't want to see all this cake in their face.
Hold on, guys. Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Give us a second, guys.
You could come back when we're famous.
Use and abuse us, please.
Using abuse is crazy.
Are we still talking about sperm donors?
If you want to.
Well, y'all gave your story. Might as well give my story.
She said mine as well.
Mine was incarcerated.
But
But
the
then he
way it
got out.
turned red.
Huh?
Yo, y'all are being too loud.
Okay. Then he got out like when I was somewhere in high school. And then he like started calling me. But he would call my brother, like talk to my brother for hours, and then my conversations with him were really awkward. And then one day I was talking to my friend, and my brother comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, so and so wants to talk to you." And I was like, I told my friend, I was like, "Hold on, like 2 seconds." And she was like, "Oh, I'll just call you back later because I know how it is." Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, "Okay, bye." And I was like, "Why do you even call?"
Like, answering to why do you even call? It's crazy.
Yeah. And it was like a
here.
whole thing because he was like trying to ask me like how I was, knowing damn well he didn't care. And I was like, "Bro, like, why do you even call?" I told him like, just leave me alone, like, don't reach out to me. He was talking to me about how like he's sorry and this and that, and I was like, "No, I don't give a shit. Like, you abandoned us fucking years ago. Just keep it that way. You know what I mean? You already have a streak going. Might as well keep it."
But
What?
he abandoned you and then he went to prison, right?
Yeah.
What other stuff you got in there, man?
Have fun, man.
Thanks, man.
That's
Yeah,
what the
so
he
he has
This is what my drugs are.
it's me and my brother, and then we have a, what do you call it?
Or half sibling?
Half sibling, yeah. But I like to call that sperm donors. Other sperm.
Yeah.
So he's got sperm
Sorry, hold
donors,
on.
other sperm that we did meet years ago, and then he's got 2 other little sperm donor things, I believe.
How many
Yeah.
kids he got? Besides
Or
you
it's
and-
either 1 or 2, but I think it's 2, if I'm not wrong. So in total, he has 1, 2, 3, 5.
I know. Damn, I was
Yeah.
busy getting busy.
Technically, I have 2 other siblings besides you guys, and no.
I got
No thanks. So, anyways, I told him go fuck himself, and haven't
got
been
5.
contacted since
No.
I was like fucking
I got 4
17.
siblings.
Crazy.
Technically, we're half siblings.
Shut the fuck up. I will fucking kick your ass if that word ever comes out of your mouth again.
You know, my siblings are half siblings.
You can shut the fuck up too.
I don't got any.
We're all blood
siblings.
here.
Here we're all
You'll
like
start
this.
your own family. Cut your hands now.
You got the knife.
Take it out.
Oh. HIV.
Yeah, you're just gonna fucking hear how's that baby rabbit. You call it just a ritual and shit.
Oh, hell no.
Not everybody is canceled.
Alright, so hey guys, we're not sober talks and we have daddy issues.
In case it didn't show enough before.
I love daddy too. But not step duty mummies. I mean,
Step mommy.
step mummy duties.
There. Alright. So how would you feel about your significant other eating dinner with another girl?
Fuck that dude.
He's no longer my significant other.
He can bamboo ski himself.
I used to say like that was fine. But okay. I think it's not that bad. If it's a friend, like if it's both our friends. So like say it was him and my bestie went out.
I would never do that.
But who knows? Like maybe he was like, "Oh, I need your help finding a ring," and you guys went out.
But dinner is crazy.
Well, you've been out. You've been going to jewelry stores up and down.
I'd be like, yeah, food at home. Think so.
You know?
I don't need your McDonald's.
Uh-huh. Because once I did like, and I told my boyfriend this story, that once I went to drop his friend off because his friend's car broke down, and I was already in college, and my boyfriend was already like away in Texas, and his car broke down. He's like, "Hey, is there any way like I can get a ride?" I was like, "Sure." And then so I'm driving, and he's like, he lives kind of like further down, almost by the other college right here. So like, damn, this is far. From our college to this college all the way.
the CSU?
Uh-huh.
I see.
Yeah. And so we're going down, I'm like, bro, I'm hungry. And he's like, me too. And then we ended up just stopping and getting something to eat. And he's like, here, this is just to pay back for the ride. I didn't think it was that weird. And it's like our friend like that we both know. You guys know him too, he came and helped move.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I know what
Anyway.
you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
My thing before used to be like, I used to be like so okay with like everything. But I think now with like relationships, like I'm in this mindset where it's just like, well, if someone else can have your attention, then like they can give you like,
Oh.
like if somebody else can like easily get your attention, like clearly we're not meant to be together. That's just my thing.
But like my intention behind that wasn't like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I was like, oh, you have my attention. To his friend, like, no, that's fucking weird. And I did tell him about it too.
That is weirdo behavior. I think it's a problem when you start keeping it a secret.
Damn straight. Yeah.
So it's like, if you feel the need to hide it or to not be able to tell your partner, then that's when it becomes a problem.
Mm-hmm. Because then you know, like, you're probably doing something wrong.
Yeah. Then you know,
or you probably have that thought.
you feel something or they feel something and you just don't want to tell your partner.
If my dude gonna cheat on me, he gonna cheat on me. I'm a cheat too.
She said, I don't feel like this.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm a cheat too. It's crazy.
I kid. I'm a faithful motherfucker.
Can't really cheat back. No, I'm just kidding.
You gotta admit that on live, bro.
I was just kidding.
No.
I gotta let them think I'm faithful.
Nah, I just like to be honest.
Wait, did I ask you this question? Is it okay? Are you guys okay with, like... Well, this pertains more to females. But if, let's say you were a man, you were dating a girl, and she constantly, like, gets drinks bought for her when she goes out, and you're not with her, because obviously, like, you don't want to go to the club. Are you okay with that?
Oh, what? What?
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
Pause.
Crying emoji. I don't know what that means.
Who is that?
Hi, it's a new viewer.
Oh,
new chatter.
howdy.
Yeah. Hi, welcome.
I can't read that far, guys.
No OnlyFans, sorry. I haven't made it that big yet.
Not yet.
I'm
I'm new here.
Well, welcome. You can ask us questions. We're just chatting, and this is a podcast. Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding. You can ask.
Anyways, my point is, do I care if he's going out to eat with girls? No. If they're his friends, like, I don't really give a shit.
I think it
for the
really
most part.
depends.
Only if you
Yeah,
tell
but
me.
it depends, because if I see that girl, she's trying to be, like, on some freaky shit.
If she's
every
like,
time
she's
I'm
like,
around,
I'll be like,
oh my god, how are you? Every time she sees
I'm
him,
like, oh, ha.
I'll be like, bitch, the fuck?
I'd be like, you can't hang out with her no more.
Once they're all touchy, I'll be like,
No, I wouldn't tell him you couldn't hang
something
out with her.
like
I'd be like, I don't really feel comfortable with that. If
Uh-huh.
you don't feel comfortable with cutting that situation down, then we ain't together.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, shit, you learn how to be single, man.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. And I think, like, when your boyfriend tells you, like, this guy likes you, they're usually right. And when your girlfriend tells you, this girl likes you, they're usually right. Like, like almost 100% of the time. Because we see that shit. We know how
No,
women
'cause I've
act
had
when they
guys-
like people.
I've had guys, like, they'll be like, oh, like, she's my friend, it's not this shit. I'm like, bro.
Mm.
Just because you
When
can't
they
see
say
it.
that shit,
I'll be like, looking at him, I'll be like, are you
be fucking for real.
Are you looking at the same thing I'm looking at? Like,
Mm.
are you shitting me right now?
We were just friends.
Literally, like, we were just friends at one point.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, my parents would be like, oh, who are you texting? Oh, my friend.
That's crazy.
Mm-mm.
My goodness.
So I honestly think it depends on the situation. And I would want to know ahead of time.
Yeah.
Hey,
But you could catch
talk
that
about-
drift because when guys like you, I mean, I don't know about you, but like if you're friends with them, you can catch that
They're
like
so
you.
awkward. When
Yeah,
they
Yeah.
like you.
it's like they make it obvious. So it's like,
I hate when they start confessing their feelings. Like,
you're like,
I have a crush on this person that I know, that you know very well.
Yeah.
Like,
Fucking dumb.
I gotta go home!
I'm like, take it back, take it back, take it back.
Uh-uh.
It's like, why'd you have to say it out loud? I knew it. I said, I just didn't need you to confirm it.
They'll be like,
Hey, yo,
they're like, what would you do if I asked you out? Say no, bitch.
I would jump off a bridge kindly.
Or, like, would you ever go out with me? Like, did you ever like me? No.
Absolutely not.
I'm good. Alright, so would you let someone propose at your wedding?
Yeah,
That's
can
my
fuck
day,
off.
bitch.
Absolutely not.
It's like wearing white, bro. Who the fuck wears white to
Might
your
as well
wedding?
wear white and propose.
For
This
real.
is just-
And announce your pregnancy at that point.
That's tough.
Uh-uh.
Fuck them kids.
They said just gotta know when someone is genuinely friendly or being friendly because they like you. Yeah.
I'm being friendly because I like
I
you.
like
I've
it.
met
I
some
like
people
it.
that are really like really over the
Yay! No, I'm just kidding.
calm down.
That's funny.
Calm down. That are really like very friendly with everyone around them. So that's how you know like they're just friendly. But if they're like just like super like friendly between like 2-3
I'm a
people
bitch.
and you're one of them, like
Body language is everything.
that too.
Body language is everything. If I'm leaning like close to you, or I'm like touching, hey, how's it going? I missed you. I haven't seen you in such a long time.
Oh my god.
You know, it's just like, bitch, y'all can go fuck in the room if you want, but I ain't gonna be here to stay it.
Nah.
To see
Come
it.
on.
To see it.
Like on the would you like someone to propose at your wedding?
No.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Like I
Get
get
somebody
one
else
day that I get married, hopefully. Not like divorce, married, divorce, married. you
I'm
know?
trying to be divorced, married. I'm gonna cash out at every marriage.
Oh.
She said, we not signing no prenups, nothing.
Oh.
That's crazy.
You know, I shook your mom the whole way. No, but I feel like that's like one day like you don't propose to someone. Like that's your day, not theirs.
Especially if I paid a shit ton of money for that shit.
Just like if it was my birthday, I don't want her getting proposed to on my birthday. Like that's weird. Like you couldn't like
I was like, wait, what?
you couldn't like throw an event for just her and
You
her
said you
and
couldn't do it the day after? Like, really?
Get the
Right.
day before.
Why has to be the day where it's free food, free drinks, and all that for you two? You know, when you.
What about if we're in Venice?
I feel like that's cheap.
For one day.
How would you be there only one day?
Because we're broke college students.
Okay, that's fine, but not at the party. You know,
I'm done.
like you guys get alone time, but not at the party. You know.
Yep.
That's kind of lame. Yeah.
I personally would like I wouldn't even want to like never plan on getting married, but like if someone were to propose to me, like I would want it to be private. Like I wouldn't want it to be in front of like a fucking 1,000 people,
Same.
or like on a fucking beach, like in front of everybody. I'd be like, yeah, don't look at me.
Please get us a heart-shaped pizza. Propose that way.
Please, literally put the fucking ring in an ice cream can, please.
For real, you gotta do something privato.
I don't.
Hell no.
When I get proposed to, I wouldn't mind the beach, but I don't love the beach enough for you to be like, only propose to her at the beach.
Yeah, I'd be like, where are we at the beach? Like this shit means nothing to us.
Uh-huh.
I would
Oh,
get married
doors
on the
open.
beach, though. I would get married
I
on the
wouldn't
beach.
get married.
I wouldn't.
There's too much sand for me.
There's
to
too much
do.
sand.
I've seen some nice beach weddings.
Because the
personally.
door is open.
Yeah, they're probably
Can
pretty. But...
somebody go close it?
I got it.
Girl,
Fucking ankle every time.
watch yourself. We get us this thing, guys.
God.
Alrighty. Sorry, we're back, guys. Ow. We went to get water as well. Well, by we
Yeah.
her.
We're kind of thirsty.
Running out of breath out of you.
Alright. So, we were talking about weddings.
Weddings
and-
on the beach? I would do a wedding on the beach.
I wouldn't because that's so much sand in my toes.
I would do a wedding in a farm, like a barn shit.
Maybe in a barn, but not in a farm because.
Well, you know what I mean.
The
You know
amount
what
of
I mean, in a
like
barn.
cow
In a barn.
poop you would smell.
Yeah.
I
You just be
don't want
dancing
that.
like, whoa.
Like, hun, did you fart?
Hey,
No.
who farted?
I would do a barn. I would do like a nice venue. I would do a backyard wedding, believe it or not. As long as it's a big
That
backyard.
first one chat is crazy.
Professional cheek jiggler.
Wait, what?
Bro, jiggle your own cheeks. Please stay out of you.
Because I'm a professional cheek jiggler and I will jiggle your cheeks.
Who says that?
Fucking chat.
What the fuck?
Chat is wilded out
Yeah.
here.
I want to go home.
For the right price, yes. Continue on.
She said, if
yeah.
you got money, yes. If you don't got money, no.
I'm looking for a sugar daddy currently. So.
So I think, like, would you want, like, how would you feel if they proposed to you on Valentine's Day?
Don't do it.
That shit's so cheesy to me.
You gonna propose and we gonna break up that same day.
She said, I'll wait till a year later to break your heart.
I'm dead.
I wouldn't want to be proposed to on Valentine's Day because I feel like that's everyone's thing. Is like,
But it's like, our anniversary is February. Girl, shut the fuck up.
no one gives a fuck. Yeah, no.
Be like, oh, we started dating on Valentine's Day. Okay. That doesn't make you special.
That really doesn't. A lot
So
of
do
people,
30 other couples.
for real.
They're on the time clock. You gotta make it to my next proposal.
All right. So still on the topic of weddings, but how would you feel if your sibling didn't invite your partner to their wedding?
Depends on who my partner is.
Right.
Your partner's the love of your life.
Love my
How do
life.
I know that?
You just
Why
do.
aren't we
What if
married?
my sibling doesn't know that? What if my sibling knows the truth and that's why they didn't invite them?
Conspiracy theorists?
Like, what if my
Okay.
sibling sees something I don't, so they didn't invite them for a reason?
Yeah, like
What if I meet the actual love of my life at the wedding?
Never
Isn't
let
that
your
like a
boyfriend
lot of-
stop you from meeting your husband.
That's crazy,
That's
actually.
actually spooky. True, damn straight.
You know how I feel about it. She was once dating this Bumbo the fucking fool.
I think it's some point.
And I told her, I was like, you know what? Because I was also dating Bumbo the fucking fool.
We were
And I
both.
thought I was gonna get married to Bumbo the fucking fool.
We weren't dating the same Bubba the fucking fool.
Yeah.
Separate Bubba the fucking fools.
Two
My association
dumbass
is crazy.
motherfuckers, bro. Two dumbass motherfuckers. And I was like, I'm not inviting her dumbass motherfucker to the wedding. And her dumbass bitch decides to come up to me and say, why aren't you gonna invite my boyfriend to the wedding? Motherfucker, I don't like him. I do not like him. He can go suck a bag of dicks.
I agree with her now. Suck a bag of dicks.
A bag of dicks is crazy.
I hope he doesn't just suck them. I hope he gets booty chuckled in them with the fucking wee wee.
I
You know what
hope
I'm
he
saying?
physically chokes on them and can't breathe and dies right there.
I hope he doesn't die. I hope he
I
stays
hope
longer.
he gets stuck.
Yeah, and he just permanently has a pee-pee in his mouth. Anyways.
So real for that.
At the
hope
time,
something
I felt
terrible
so
happens.
betrayed because I was like, wow, like, that's fucked up. Like, that's my boyfriend and that. But now, like, I understand it a lot.
She
A
said, no,
lot.
I would have said the same thing.
Personally, I was like, I don't fucking like this.
And I don't
man.
like, like, boyfriends being in, like, big family photos anymore.
That too. I changed my
And-
mind on that.
And that's why my boyfriend was never in any of my family photos. I said,
No.
We gotta throw away year, what is it? 2019?
No, we cut him out.
Who? Mine or yours?
Yours.
Good.
I cut him out, and then I cut his head off.
Wait, I wanna see the picture. How did we cut him out? Because he was like, we were kind of towards the
We
end.
kind of cut like this.
Yeah.
I was towards the end, huh?
And then I cut his head
It's
off.
up there.
I cut
I gotta
him
see
off
it.
the
You gotta
edge.
see it.
I gotta see it later.
I cut him off the edge, and then I cut his head off.
She didn't let me cut it. I really wanted to. I didn't like him.
I should have done voodoo ragdoll shit to him.
That's why I cut his head off.
Yeah, we did. And we went,
Started
That's
changing the circle.
crazy.
uh-huh. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, fuck no.
I'm good at
Honestly,
Photoshop.
any boyfriend. What happened?
I'm good at Photoshop. Let me know next time.
I'm dead. Can
I'll
you
be
put me like
hey.
next to Brad Pitt or some shit? I never throw that away.
Turn that boy to grass. No, what it said? As his grass. Oh.
Yeah, but no, honestly, I'm never letting any of my boyfriends be in the family pictures
Any of
anymore.
my boyfriends is crazy.
No.
Look, we're being realistic.
They gotta be my boyfriend for at least like a couple years. Before they're in,
Bitch,
like,
we
New
were
Year's.
3 years solid. Not really solid, but you know what I
I was
mean.
about to say, girl,
Exactly.
that was
That
anything
was
but
not
solid.
I'm just not letting him in there. Don't worry.
Right. No, I was like my
If-
current boyfriend. I don't think he would be in the New Year's photos, but he doesn't like photos anyways.
If I let him in the photo, he's gonna be on the very edge, like kind of separate from the family, so it'll be easier to cut out. Just like,
Duh.
You can't hug me, sir.
You're like back up 2 feet that way.
And it's not because like we don't love our boyfriend in the moment. Like I really do love my boyfriend, but just in case like anything happens in the future, and it's just like, cause you never know. You
Sorry,
really never
Jahari.
do know.
It's
It's not his name.
I like to
And it's
call
for
him
the
that, though.
podcast.
I got Jahari.
Sorry, Jahari. I tried.
But like I'm saying, it's not for that reason. It's just
It's
you,
also never that
actually
serious.
like really never know.
Half the time, I don't even want to be in my own family photos.
Oh god.
Straight up.
I'm like, that's not my family. I don't know who they
For
are.
real. He's like, who are you random people?
I'm like, damn, this is a picture with a bunch of random people.
Okay, so would you ever get a tattoo?
Yes.
You wanna see it?
Put that shit away. Yes.
Sorry, that involves showing half of my fucking boobs, so.
We can't do that.
Yeah.
So,
Only
would
if
you
you
guys
do that
ever
later.
get matching tattoos?
With a significant other or someone else?
Depending on who.
Yeah, depending on who.
Significant other?
That was a
Y'all can
significant
kick
other.
rocks.
Y'all got me fucked up.
What'd they say? Because I can't see.
I don't know what that means. It's exclamation OF. I think they're searching if we have an OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
Because you exclamation
For
and
which
then
one?
you do like YouTube or like Twitch.
I'm dead.
Our OnlyFans pop up and just our
Sorry.
feet pics.
Sorry.
I think we just make it out over time OnlyFans.
We should.
And it's just feet pics.
They're gonna have to guess whose feet belong to who.
Oh, hell nah.
Be like, who's told this? You're like,
This looks like it would go to them. Not today. One day.
One day it's crazy.
When I'm being realistic.
Mom, Dad, you don't listen to that.
They already know. I tell them I want to be a stripper all the time. I don't give a shit. I really do.
What's your
I
strip
I
dollar?
literally tell them all the time. I'm like, would y'all be okay if like I just like one day became a stripper? And Dad always looks at me. He's like, I guess.
Well,
And my mom
supposed to
looks
go.
at me and she's like,
Get your bank, I guess.
I'm like, at least I'm not selling drugs.
She said,
They're
"I'm
always
not
doing
selling
drugs in the
Gucci."
back room. Selling coochie is crazy. Don't be popping your pussy for no one.
Bitch, the fuck?
Before I said, at least you're not selling coochie.
You just showing that coochie, you know.
It's the next
She's
step.
like-
First, we gotta get to point A to make it to point B.
Anyways.
Selling coochie's crazy, actually.
So, back on the topic of would you ever get a matching tattoo? I would get a matching tattoo with my best friend and my sister. Not just my best friend, it would be my best friend and my sister.
Yeah.
It'd be all of
it's
us.
a trio tattoo.
Yeah.
But she would get one with just me.
Sure. I guess. It is also going on my finger. I'm not
She's gonna have a bunch of finger tattoos.
I'm not a big tattoo person. I don't mind if someone gets a tattoo,
I
if my
am.
significant other has tattoos, if any of them have tattoos, I don't care. That's your choice.
Like
Some men
30,000
with tattoos, like, going crazy on their arms, and
Some sleeves look horrendous and other ones look pretty good.
I'm just saying.
I would never get a full sleeve. I'd get like small tattoos.
I think that's very
No,
masculine.
not
to
for. I wouldn't get a full sleeve, but I've seen some men with like full sleeves and some neck tattoos, and I'm like,
do. Oh, sliding my number. You know what I'm saying?
like you're kind of cute.
Anyways, yeah, I know one of my friends is just like, every time she sees a man with tattoo, she's like, I'm like, chill out.
Not every man with tattoos is hot.
She's into those like
The tattoos be making them more attractive.
buffing tattoos. That's what she's
Like, you ever seen an Asian, and then like a hot Asian, and then a hot Asian with tattoos? Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
iPhone in multiple positions.
She said, "I'm
Wait,
flexible."
stop pulling this out.
Sorry.
Girl, if you don't.
Get the gremlins out of you.
Sorry, I was twiddling my toes.
Twiddle your toes somewhere else, please.
What did they say? Oh, I thought they had said something.
No.
It's because I had saw it like move.
Not she tripping.
So,
Honestly,
because
this light is fucking bright on my eyes when I look down.
Then don't lay down.
Well, when I look at when I try to see the chat.
girl, you can't even see the.
You
don't
know
get-
it's spooky, bro.
Oh no, don't do that. Oh, that's fine. I mean, I guess. Why, honey?
Why do you look darker than me today?
Exactly.
I
Like,
guess
I
because
was
the
like
line's
trying
on
to
me.
move into this way. Appreciate it, G. Yeah, much better.
You're a little oily, my boy. Let me
Not
blot
the
you.
blotting paper. I've been playing with the thumbtack
Give
this whole
me
time.
a. Don't you have tissue over there?
I don't have any anymore. People cry a lot in my room.
Last time, on one of our podcasts, she finished them. She was like, "Can you have me a tissue?"
I was like,
And then I was like, "I'll just give you the whole box."
Oh,
That's crazy.
good?
Got your money.
Oh, look at her.
trying
Anyways.
to make myself less oily.
As I was saying,
Here's
since
all.
I don't like tattoos that much, I wouldn't really want to get any big tattoos. I would really want something really simple, and for that reason, I also wouldn't get one with my significant other.
I would never get one with my significant other.
I want tattoos, but I would never get one with a significant other either. I mean, like, imagine. You know,
I'd get like
expensive-
10 with y'all, but one for. I'm not even getting no fucking initial. Shit. Hell no.
Y'all got me fucked up.
Mm-mm. But I want 3 tattoos.
Like, you know how expensive fucking laser tattoo removal is? Get somebody else to do it. I have
Alright.
a lot of tattoos I want, actually. I have a whole Pinterest board.
We're not going
I
through our
have a
tattoos
few.
right now.
I'm not saying I want
That is a
one.
loophole.
I'm just saying.
I have one on the side of my boob, and then I want one going down.
Side of your boob? No, it's more like down your like whole
No,
side.
it's like on the side, bro.
Have a shot?
Oh.
Oh.
OnlyFans. Had to subscribe for that one.
Check out my tattoo.
But I have mine. It's on this side, and then I want one down like my side, and then my back top, down my spine.
Not your tramp. Your
I also want a tramp stamp these days.
Good
I'm
mommy.
just kidding.
I want a spine tattoo too, actually.
No, it's not gonna say mommy. It's gonna say daddy with a question mark.
Anyways.
You wanna go?
So I have something to look at. Duh.
Okay.
Same.
So, kind of on the same topic about your significant others going out with
Fuck that
other
dude.
women.
I'm just kidding.
How do you feel about your significant other going out with coworkers?
No.
Mm.
They're
Yeah,
never
I know
just
y'all
coworkers.
coworkers little fucking hussies, bro. You trying to fuck all the time.
But to be fair, never mind.
Every coworker is fucking out there, bro. If you
I
think
think-
it's not happening at your establishment, oh, it's happening 10 times over. With the same person. Just going to different people.
There was
One thing, all these people are coming up and they're like, "Oh, I'm at the doctor's right now."
gonorrhea.
Hell
Gonorrhea is
no.
crazy.
Hell no, because your coworkers be telling everybody too, bro. There's this girl that just got hired back again, but she used to work at a different location, And when she was working at that location, she was sleeping with one of these dudes that was there. And the dude told another dude that I was friends with that her coochie stank. And every time I see her from now on, I just think of stank coochie, bro.
SeaWorld's crazy.
Who says SeaWorld? You?
What the fuck?
SeaWorld is crazy. Come on now.
So when she came to my store, I was like, where did I know this bitch from? And I literally told
Stank
somebody.
coochie.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, where did I know this bitch from? And then they were like, oh, she used to work at blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my god, she's the bitch that her coochie stank.
So you spit it too?
Oh.
You told other coworkers that her coochie stank?
Bitch, they knew.
They
Because
were
that
like, yeah.
coworker happened to work with me at that store.
Your coochie.
Get someone else to do it.
We all know. We all know.
Alright. So, the way I be looking at it, like, I'm friends with guys. I don't need no friends that are girls because I got my girlfriend. So, my girlfriend can't be friends with guys, like a mutual respect thing. I think, okay.
How old are you? Let me ask you a question.
I like how
old
we
are
made
you?
that face. We both
Hold
like,
on, wait. How old are you? If you don't mind us asking.
It's okay if you add or take away a year.
Yeah.
Don't.
Don't.
Especially it's not. 24.
24.
Okay. She's my age. It's a girl, right?
Boy.
Is it a boy? Girl? Boy? I don't know.
Yeah, because they have a
part.
girlfriend. Unless they're a girl and they're But no, I think, dude,
I'm
yeah.
good.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't know.
Alright.
I was adding
we
2
don't
and
like
3
to
together.
misgender people here.
Yeah, we don't get canceled.
I don't know. Okay. Well, the reason why I asked about the age is because, like, sometimes when you're younger, you think, oh, my significant other can't be friends with a girl because, like, it's disrespectful, something's gonna go on. But as you age a little more, you're like, oh, you know, everybody has friends.
Yeah.
You can't necessarily be like, oh, you can't be friends with this person. But, like, connections happen. And
You gotta have mutual respect for your partner.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily meaning, like,
Regardless of
connections, like,
friends.
in that matter. I'm just saying, like, you are connected. Like, I'm connected to her. She's connected to me, you know?
I think you can have friends of any gender as long as you have respect for your partner.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, once
Yeah.
you draw the line of, like, disrespecting your partner, then that's
Mhm.
when, like, the whole friend thing becomes crazy.
Yeah. So, in my situation, like, I have my boyfriend, and I do have male friends, but you're not going to catch me, like, going out with my male friends, or doing anything without him, or without at least another person there. And I think it's okay to have friends to be like, oh, we share interest in this stuff. Like, my boyfriend doesn't like everything I do. He doesn't share the same interest in everything I do. And for that reason, it's like, I've had these friends for so long. And because of that, it's not like, I'm just going to join because I have a boyfriend. No, like, we've always had that mutual respect. Like, I'm in a relationship. Like, you can talk to me. Like, if you need something, like, I got you, bro. Like, I'm here for you. Or, like, if you just want to tell me, like, oh, like, this shit was cool, then you can tell me. But I think it's, like, a different line when you're like, oh, like, I'm with my boyfriend, but, like, I'm starting to grow feelings for another person.
Yeah.
Or, like, you disrespect the boundary between your partner
You cross the line.
and the person. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not in a relationship anymore, but when I was in a relationship, he was, like, very controlling and just constantly, like, oh, you can't talk to your person. And, like, for me, like, out of respect for him, I didn't talk to those people anymore. And I lost, like, friends from, like, fucking ages ago to, like, make him fucking happy. And just for what? For him to turn around and
See,
cheat
but
on me?
that's when you
that's
have
pretty
to
crazy.
That's when you have to draw the line too and realize that their behavior is being toxic. Because what about if you're really good friends with this dude? Y'all have been friends for years. And he's like, oh, you can't be talking to him anymore. Like, motherfucker, no. Like, give me a valid reason.
Why
And
I should talk to him.
I'll consider it, you know what I mean? And I'll let them know, hey, this, out of mutual respect for my partner, like, we just can't be friends right now, you know? If you ever need something, like, hit me up, but I would respect it if you respect my boundaries, you know?
My ex was like that a lot too, because I'm a video gamer, so I would play video games with guys. Like, my best friend, don't get me wrong, she likes to play video games with me, but it's like always Minecraft. You know, Minecraft and Roblox.
Really,
And-
I can't tell because her house was shit earlier.
Oh,
You
I'm
know
just
what?
saying.
Fuck you.
no. So whenever I want to play, like, PvP
That was
games
my
or
last
Battle
straw.
Royale games, like, I had to play with my homies. And if it wasn't with him, and if it was with, like, a different guy, he would get very upset about that. But it
I
was
could tell him
like,
in the
we're
throat.
playing a video game.
It's like,
Yeah.
You know? And it's not like I was flirting with this person and they weren't flirting with me. And, like, they knew I had a boyfriend. And I made that very clear. And I never went over that boundary with my ex. Should have, because, like, asshole.
That's
As we
crazy.
all say.
Emily.
No, but you don't need to degrade yourself to his level just because he's at that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me personally,
She said, I'm cheating.
And
no,
so
not for that though. It was just like, I just started detaching. Really, like
Yeah.
that's what happens first before the full breakup. Like a girl's already broke up with you, and you're in her head like fucking months before she actually breaks up with you. Like
Yeah,
you just
that's
start
true.
detaching fucking mentally, and then you're like,
You
shit.
just didn't realize it.
And they'll be like, why are you acting different? Bitch, because you're about to be single.
so
Why'd you order so much clothes off Temu?
hey,
What is this? And there's like the fucking string. Don't worry about it, Bookie.
oh no, oh no, you got it, bro.
Hey, what is this? That's the end of your line.
Mm-mm-mm.
And so another thing, like, so let's put this in the perspective of the guy. If
If
my boyfriend had a friend that was a girl, I don't think I would mind. It's just like, it's the same thing like with going out with her. I'd want to know, and I feel like it'd be easier if I knew her and saw the way she
Yeah.
acted around him.
That's a big
And if
part
they're
of it.
going out one-on-one and very often, then that's shady as fuck. So I get that, like, it's like you can have friends, but not friends you're, like, opposite gender that you're always going out with instead of going out with me.
Mhm.
It's also a different thing, though, if you're a long-distance relationship.
If I ask you to hang out, you're like, no, I'm hanging out with my friend. I'm like, she can give you.
Okay. He said, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends at the bar too. Oh, who's that? I don't know yet, but I'll make some.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'll figure it out soon enough.
Yeah. So another thing I think is just, like, you just need to have a lot of trust in the relationship. You're not ready for a relationship if you can't trust your partner to hang around girls. Not like that he like choosing to hang around girls, but like if a girl's around him, you can't just be like, oh, like I want to kill her, I want to kill him. Like, why is he talking to her? When he's like, she was asking for directions, bro. You need to have trust in your partner. So I think that's like another thing. Like,
There's no trust, there's no relationship.
yeah, no relationship with no trust and no communication. 100%.
Fuck wasting money.
What is she saying? Remember, just get money. Anything else to say on that topic, guys?
Fuck is you.
Alright. So, first date ideas. We'll go to more wholesome, kind of.
First date ideas?
As you should.
As you should.
Take me out to eat, baby.
Yes.
I'm hungry.
I hope y'all know I'm a hungry bitch. That's what
Honestly-
she said on podcast 1.
We literally just ate like a fucking 10-ounce steak earlier.
We shared
Before
one.
this shit started. I cooked it up in the kitchen and I said, here's one for you, here's one for me.
I've had first dates. They weren't that great. The first date was also the last date.
With the
Is this Voom Voom guy?
Yeah, this motorcycle guy.
you said it was a good date the first
You
time.
did say it was
no,
a good date.
it was a good date, but it was also the last date. Because, like, afterwards, like, we were just texting, and, like, he just started acting weird.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, I'm okay if you're, like, busy and you tell me you're busy. But if you just, like, disappear for, like, fucking hours and come back and text me, what are you doing? Like,
what about if you're boring?
what were you doing, bruh?
Like, don't take this in the wrong way, but what about if you're boring?
No, because I literally asked him, I was like...
She said no, because I was. Just kidding.
No, I literally asked this man, I'm like, is there a reason, like, you just, like, don't talk to me? He's like, no, he's like, I just be riding my motorcycle, I haven't gone out with my friends. I was like, you could have told me that before you went. Like,
Yeah.
like, text me before, be like, hey, I'm gonna be with my friends. Like, and I'd be like, okay, that's cool. Like, but if you just dip for fucking hours and come back, like, what are you doing? Like, girl, what were you doing? Like, let's just
You said
Go ahead
be
and
fucking
That's
real.
a thing I really do. I hate that people do is like if you just like ghost for hours, cause it's the thing like if you disappear, I'm worried. I'm like, where'd you go? Like not like oh you need to like constantly talk to me. No, it's more so like I'm worried like did you get in a car crash? Did you get shot? Like what is going on? You know?
it's crazy.
Damn.
That's one way for your
God
place
damn.
to
My
wander.
boyfriend used to live in the ghetto. His car literally just exploded. Did I tell you that?
My
No,
house.
what the fuck?
I live in the ghetto.
His
Yes.
car exploded?
Not his car. Well, pieces of his car.
We just picked up the car yesterday. What the fuck?
I'll tell that story at the end of the podcast.
I need to know. No. That's crazy. What the fuck? We
I was
literally
there when
just
the
picked
call
up-
was received. I was like, what?
Oh my goodness.
Let's
Continue
finish.
on Temu.
Temu?
Get a new car on Temu.
Get a new car on Temu.
Them Chinese workers is going at it right now.
One of those the little ones you drop into the water, they grow.
Provided by Timu. Next day shipping.
Let's go over the first date thing, and then we'll go on.
First date.
Because we have 10 minutes left for the hour. I don't text back for a while. I get hello or like, I see how it is. But if she don't text back, I'll never trip and I figure she's busy or doing something. I get that, but as girls, we need that reinsurance.
It depends too, though, because I've known
does.
people's habits, you know? And, like, when you hang out with somebody, you realize, like, how they are as a person. And then it's like, why are you not texting me back? Because I know your punk ass is just scrolling through TikTok. You know?
I know you're on your phone right now.
Okay, I agree with that. So, I've been in a longer relationship, so now I'm not so trippy over it. Like, most of the time, I know it's like he's just asleep or he's at work, you know? Or he's at the gym. But if it's, like, an odd day and it's, like, usually, like, he's not out on this day or something's going on, and I'm, like, asking, like, hey, where you at? Or, like, are you okay? Or, like, I'm calling because we're in a long distance relationship, so it's, like, it's really hard to, like, just be like, I'll show up to your house, you know?
I'll show up to your house crazy regardless.
Give me like 4-5 hours.
4-5 hours. That was almost a whole week drive.
Bitch, I didn't say drive. The fuck?
Even if I fly, it's 7 hours.
Okay, 7 hours compared to a fucking week drive? I'm spending the money on a ticket. The fuck?
Nah, me personally, I would show up to somebody's house. I'd be like, yeah, oh well.
But my boyfriend, I usually answer the phone. It's where I don't, and if I don't, it's like, oh, I was in the shower or something. So I get that, like, males don't always need that reassurance. They're probably just like, oh yeah, she's doing something. But for females out there, we worry a lot more.
Somebody.
It's like if she were to call me at 10 a.m. because she doesn't see me here, and I'm like, oh yeah, like, I'm at the gym. What are you gonna do?
I'm like, oh, okay, bye.
Really? I'd be like...
If you're, like, at the gym, but I just hear clapping.
Oh, at 10 a.m.?
At 10 a.m., me at the gym by myself?
Oh, you're right.
If I hear clapping in the background, I'd be like, what?
I'd be like...
Hey, what gym you at, bro?
Why didn't I get invited? No,
Okay. Why should I be with you?
No, I didn't know what you meant, like...
No, I'm just saying, like...
Not
If you call me at 10 a.m. and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm hanging out with my girlfriend, what do you think?
Girlfriend. Yolanda?
Fucking somebody else.
Cho-Cho-Landa?
Cho-Cho-Landa?
I'd be like, where y'all at?
Like,
I would be like, where you at? Because, like, I have called you.
I'd be like, who you doing?
I'm at Camelot Park.
That shit's
10 a.m.
close.
is crazy.
I
I'd be
didn't
like,
say we were inside.
I'd be like, send me your location because clearly you're kidnapped.
She said, I didn't say we were in the park. In the parking lot is crazy.
I don't want to go. Anyway.
Hell no.
I'm really looking for
No,
the
but you know
parking
what I
lot.
mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, you know people's habits, you know them on a daily.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
if I hear some random shit like that, I'd be like, what the fuck?
You're fucking lying.
I wouldn't even ask what you're doing. I'd be like, who you doing?
For real. And why you doing?
Why you do that? No, yeah, that's true. Because if you were like, oh, I'm at the arcade or something, I'd be like, that's fucking weird. You'd be at
Why
like,
are you at the arcade?
yeah, it's
Any
usually
day,
like, I'm at the grocery store or the craft store.
Any day from fucking Wednesday to Sunday, you tell me you're not outside fucking making it raspados, I'd be like,
Are you lying to me right now?
Who you doing?
What we doing, Bookie?
Hey, who we doing, Bookie?
Who we doing, Bookie?
Exactly. So that's another
Nah,
thing. Like,
that only happens late at night, guys.
mm-hmm.
Is it a garden snake or a king cobra?
Is it
A little bit of both.
Not the bubblegum pink.
Duh. Yeah, so yeah, that's true. Once you know someone longer, you get less worrisome, and you shouldn't be as clingy when it comes to stuff like that.
See, I get worried when this bitch calls me, like, randomly at fucking 2 a.m. I'm like, what's wrong? What's going on? Like, and literally, I watch you ring once, I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, what happened?
It's
Why
either
did you
me,
have that reaction to me?
because you're always up
You're
at 2
always,
in the morning.
you're always fucking calling me for no fucking reason. You always be like, hey, Bookie.
I'm so happy, dude. I'm so happy she actually answers me, to be honest. I'm like, oh, I feel special.
Yeah, but, like, if Tori calls me at 2 a.m., I'm like, what's wrong? I'm like, what happened?
It's either like,
one, she never called me, and two, especially not at those hours. Like, homegirls usually slump by that time.
not these days with this podcast.
This
No,
podcast really be fucking
It'd be
filthy.
like 2 a.m., so I'm either bawling my eyes out, I really want to show her something that I fucking crafted or something.
She'd be like, look at what I made.
You'd be like, girl!
Did
Girl,
she show
you
you?
scared me.
Did she show you her headless cow? That shit was scary. I was like, I think we've gone psycho. Oh, my bad.
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to first dates.
Are we asking like, do we like
a
first
lot.
dates? Do we?
Or what's an
like,
ideal first date?
expectations for first dates?
Yes.
I don't really have
dates.
expectations.
Just
Just don't take me to the fucking movies and fall asleep.
Don't
expectations.
take me to the movies.
Actually, you've been to movie studio, girl. They got food there. So
I
sorry.
think the first date
Oh
should be
my
somewhere where you guys talk. You guys have the opportunity to
That's
talk.
what we did.
Yeah.
And
I
so
thought
we went to-
movies?
I think
No. We went to go. Well, we,
like this movie.
I do
No.
like the sequel a lot.
Oh my god, Chris Hemsworth is hot as fuck.
No. Like, literally, okay, so we weren't supposed to go to, like, eat or anything, but, like, we were just supposed to go to the park and talk. But, like, everything afterwards still went to shit. So I'm just like, now I'm just like, fucking whatever. I don't care. Oh,
I
fucking
mean,
well.
oh, okay. So my first dates is if I'm not sure if you're a psychopath, which that's
You can't really
99%
spray
of men.
everywhere.
I want it to be somewhere like open, where there's a lot of people around, a lot of traffic, flow, if that makes sense. Cause I don't want to go to fucking what's that place? That place that you met your motorcycle man at?
Sizzle?
Hard Park?
Hart Park, bro. You take me to Hart Park on a first date? I'm dying.
No, yeah,
I'm
because
dead.
And that's why I have my pepper spray on me at all times. You don't
Still,
have to
motherfucker,
be
you
lacking
never
that
know.
bad.
You don't
Yeah.
know what these dudes?
I pepper spray him and run. Run, bitch, run. No, the first red flag is if you don't have a door handle. I feel like I open this bitch.
did he not have a door handle?
No, he did. But I'm just saying, if like you,
Oh,
if you get into that car and there's no door handle, run the other fucking direction, bro.
Interstate highway date, a lot of traffic.
He really took a lot of traffic to ours. Hey, at least I know I'm not getting snatched right there.
He said, park on the shoulder of the interstate, and we
Yeah.
don't have a day right here.
There just can't be trees on the side.
Not next to the
Just to hang
forest.
Yeah, I think somewhere like
Men are crazy. They'll stuff you in their fucking trunk. Just get
Yeah.
away.
I don't think take them to Starbucks, no, but I think find like a nice local coffee place.
Like a
You know what I mean? Like a cafe.
No, but sometimes they low-key be so ass. Like,
The
you
cafe's
drink it,
Bitch, I'm not there for the coffee. I'm there to see if you're about to be my new bookie or not.
Yeah, I'll never be that serious on the first date.
I'm more
Nah,
like,
I'm not that serious either. I don't really expect much. 'Cause
I don't
I'm
expect
just
much
like,
for anyone ever.
I'm just like, this could you
I
got
expect
you
you to-
got two wrong answers and I'm done.
yeah, you better roll out that red
Yeah. I
carpet,
remember-
open my door for me, pay for the meal. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna let you slide with the one wrong answer. Maybe you were just caught with a bad question. But if you got two, I'm like,
Once you
I
start
gotta
saying
go.
some
I gotta go.
suspicious shit, I'll be like, oh,
Yeah,
no.
I gotta go.
Mm-mm.
Once you start saying fucking such shit, I'm like, You say you fuck with Andrew Tate heavy?
Oh, no.
I gotta go. I gotta
looked
go.
up to Andrew Tate. I was like,
You're like,
you're done.
I'm not really all up in.
What about your middle? What do you like for the first date?
Oh, me. Oh, hey. Okay.
What the fuck was that?
Hey, I think that's better than mine.
And that,
Okay, wait.
I'm sorry. Definitely somewhere to eat. I like food a lot. And, like, I think it's just, like, a nicer way to have a conversation. So you're waiting for your food, you know, you're talking, you're getting to know each other, know what you guys like. Especially food.
Mm-hmm.
Food's a big topic for me. Like, I like cooking sometimes. I'll let you know if the guy can cook, like, what he likes to eat. Because, you know, like, the way to my heart is food.
Mhm.
So, I definitely want to go somewhere to eat.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. For me, I wouldn't want to go somewhere to eat because, one, I'm a fucking picky eater, and two, I don't eat a lot.
Bitch, they got
Yeah.
chicken strips everywhere.
I only do, but, like, again, it's fucking embarrassing. Like, imagine being with someone on the first day, be like, can I get chicken strips?
That's true.
Either
the
they
menu.
know you, they know you right off the bat, or they don't.
Exactly.
Know you.
That
No, but I
says a
tell
lot
people,
about a
I'm
person.
like, chicken tenders off the kids, go on a first date.
I wouldn't
Dog.
care.
Wait, what?
See, I would personally be the one ordering the chicken tenders with him, so I'd be like, okay.
Go on a first date and the guy orders chicken tenders off the kids' menu. Thoughts?
Personally, I'm a picky eater. Not because
I don't. Yeah.
I don't like food textures. That's my problem. Like,
If he
it's
asks
not
for
even the
water,
taste of
that's a
food.
different situation.
Oh
I'm like, man's is probably struggling to pay this bill.
He's like, you buy whatever you want. He gets water and a
For
fucking
real, water
and
and
a breast
chicken.
milk.
Water and chicken tenders from the kids' meal is crazy,
He said, can I
bro.
have water and a
chocolate
breast
milk.
Can I have water and a breast milk, please?
For real.
Uh-oh.
I'd
No,
be
that's
like-
sussy.
I'd be like, oh no.
For real.
Another thing is, I want us to meet up. I don't want you picking me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't got a car, so I kind of had to be picked up.
That's not your fault. That's
It's
not
not
your
my
fault.
fault. It's not my fault.
They
I'm
literally
taking
took
my
your car.
sister's car.
Then he's gonna be like, who are those anime chicks on the side?
But like, that's Mocha.
She knows. She
She
knows.
Come on, Abu.
Dude, if he knows that anime though, it's kind of low key a red flag.
Red flag is crazy.
Let's just say it has a lot of plot.
I'll be looking at ass too, though. No, because no offense to nobody, I'm as straight as can be, but when a bitch with a fat ass walks by, I'm like, damn.
Hey, mommy, can I get an ass like
I
that?
said, how'd you get that?
Can I get a little tips?
No, it's so funny because like, I remember one time I was with a guy and he was just like straight staring at her ass, and I was like, okay.
Okay, that's a different situation.
Yeah, like he was like straight staring. I'm like, are you staring at her ass? He's like, no, I'm not. Like, why would you think that? I'm like, bro, I just saw you staring at her. And he's like, no, I wasn't. And I'm like, bro, I'm sitting next to you. You're sitting here like this for
Like-
damn, you're breaking your fucking neck while driving. No, he
real.
wasn't even just moving his eyes. He was like straight like, I was like, damn, bro, that's not even
bro,
that
he probably
big.
I'm dead.
The worst part is she wasn't even like she didn't have a fat ass. I was like, what are you looking at?
I'm dead. I've been caught looking at fucking girls' fat asses, and I'm just like, oh.
I openly admit it. I'll be like, yep, I did it. I'm gonna be honest.
And my ex at the time, he was like, damn, bro. He's like, you're hella staring at her ass. I was like, shut the fuck up.
And you'd be like, hey, bro, it's fat.
It was, dude. And I was like, god damn.
Like, I think girls are the one I'm like, damn,
get
get
all that.
Alright, so he takes you on the first date, and he asks you out. Are you
How are you
paying or
asking
is
me
he
out?
paying?
How are you asking me out? Go ahead.
Oh. I don't want to ask you out.
How are you asking me out? Go ahead. Go ahead. Hold on.
You're scaring me. Don't give me direct eye contact. I
Okay,
haven't
go
walked up to you.
Go ahead.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah.
Can I get your name?
Alexis.
Oh, hey, I'm Raspado.
Nice to meet you, Raspado.
I just thought you were really cute, and I wanted to see if I can get your number and maybe take you on a date.
How hard is he? How hard are you?
He's wearing a cowboy hat, very nice boots, and
And he has tattoos.
and he has
built.
really nice muscles.
Absolutely. Do you want my daytime phone number or the night? You can have both. And I threw my email.
All right, so I take you on the date,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and we're going to
Did
pay.
you open my door? Did you open my door?
I opened the door for you into the restaurant, but you came on your own.
Okay.
And Asian is crazy.
Hey, I'm sitting like this.
And Asian.
I'm sitting like this.
Sitting like this.
Tea.
Oh no.
Okay, continue on.
How about the
continue on.
booties?
She starts unbuttoning her buttons.
And so you guys sit down, you guys have a nice meal and everything, like a good, nice talk. And then the check comes, and he's like going to reach for his wallet. He's like, "Oh crap, I forgot my wallet." It's like $50. Okay.
I'm paying. So hold on, no problem. No problem. Paying. Okay? We're done with the date. Are we done with the date?
Yeah, we're done with the date.
Bitch. I just went on a date with Mr. Fine Man, and he forgot his wallet.
Talking shit. All right.
Do you think? I'm gonna give him one more chance. I'm gonna give him one more chance.
Just because he's hot?
Just because he's
What
crazy.
What if he wasn't that attractive?
What if he was fugly?
I wouldn't go out with him to begin with.
What if he was?
Ah!
What if he was like ugly cute?
I'm sorry. Because if I'm gonna get my heart broken, I'm gonna get my heart broken by a fine ass.
That's
dude.
what I said. Every man cheats. Might as well get cheated on by 5 men.
For real. These days, I'm in my villain era.
Your villain arc.
Fucking too.
Uh-huh.
So what about you?
I be start doing men how the way they do me.
Are you paying for the date?
It depends. Like, okay, so like,
What about if he Apple pays you? He says, I forgot my wallet. I'm so sorry. Let me Apple pay you. You better not have a Samsung.
he said, let me Apple pay you when he got an Android.
Nah.
He said, let me tap.
He said, hold on.
No. Okay.
He doesn't pay you back.
Oh, he doesn't pay me back?
No,
No.
but if he offers, like, usually if you offer the date, it's because
You're
you're
paying for
paying.
So he asked you out. He asked you out.
Yeah, I would be like,
What about if you asked him out?
then I would pay
Then
for the
yeah.
date. Because if you ask somebody out, like,
So
that's
sorry.
obviously because you're gonna pay for somebody. Like, when I ask her, I'm like, hey, let's go to the movies, it's because I'm paying for the fucking
First
movie
date,
tickets.
though. First date, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you invite someone out, that means that you are planning to pay for the date.
If you say yes,
You
you
don't
better
say-
watch out.
You don't say hey, you want to go out, but
Nah, I
you
know
pay
what
for
you
your
mean.
shit
I know
and my
what
shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh yeah, paying for both of our shit, and when I'm saying let's go, like
Or
if
if
I
he
was-
invites me out to eat, and then the waiter comes like, oh, is there gonna be a separate tabs or?
and he's
And
like,
he
yes.
goes separate tabs, and I'm like, oh.
And he goes yes. First date and separate tabs. And he goes yes. We're not having another one.
Definitely.
Matter of fact, I'm just gonna pay my shit and just walk out of there.
I don't need a fucking $300 meal, but like $50, bro. Come on now, you know.
If you're
yeah.
fighting me over $50, I'd be
If
like,
you're fighting me over $50, that's insane. If you're going through the receipt, I got water, I got chicken nuggets, you gotta go. I'm gonna be as polite as possible. I'll pay for the meal, I'll give the tip, but this never happening again.
Never.
hey,
Never.
lose my contact.
Straight
For real. You
Okay.
said, matter of fact, give me back my daytime and my nighttime phone number.
Matter of
There's
fact,
a-
I'm changing- matter of fact, I'm changing them both.
Uh-huh.
She said,
Oh
and my
God.
email, changing that too.
Mhm.
You wrote down all of them, huh?
I'm done. I gotta change them all now.
Dabney Road
I've
social
been
security
opt out,
number.
bro. I've been opt out.
Hell nah. No.
If he, it depends really, cause if he genuinely, like, if I genuinely forgot my fucking wallet, and I invited you guys out, I'd be like, oh shit, like, pay the bill,
And
but
then-
I'll send you the money. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, but if
I'll
that's
send
just like, I'm not gonna.
Immediately I get home, he sends me the money. He
Then-
forgot his wallet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But this man just disappears for like right after that, and he just never sent the money. We're like, oh, what's the man was trying to
It hits you up a week later, and he's like, "Hey, want to go on another date?"
I'll be
Did
like,
he,
fuck
did he
no.
send me the money or
No.
No, he never
No.
did.
Now, let's say he sends you half
You're
the money.
blocked by that time.
Let's say he says
so sorry, you're so gone.
Let's say he sends you $25.
I'll decline it. He could keep his $25.
And get blocked at the same
He
time.
could keep his $25 and get blocked at the same time.
Yeah.
No, like at that point, you wouldn't even have the chance to reach me a week later
Yeah.
if you didn't pay me back.
Like if he sent the 25, I'd just be like, "Oh,
Yeah. I literally
I
sent
take the 25
25
and then never see him again.
yeah."
It's depending on my mood too.
If I'm feeling like a bitch, I'll send the 25 right
If you
back.
made a comment that was like snarky and I didn't like it, I'm keeping your 25.
I hate
Uh-huh.
men who are.
What
Right,
I'm doing
man.
is I'm sending a fucking screenshot of $25 or $50 on Apple Pay, and I'm like, oops, I sent too much. Can you send it back? Boom, $50 in my account. All just for a screenshot.
Not just trifling.
Oh,
You get what I mean? Boom, checkmate, bitch, you're done.
No, like
crazy, bro.
men nowadays are so fucking trifling, bro. Like I just can't fucking do it. I can't.
All right.
Get somebody else to do
So, would you kiss on the first date?
it. Well,
Can't say I wouldn't.
it depends how the date went.
It
If
depends
the
how the
date
date
went
went.
like fucking terrible, absolutely
And
not.
he's
You
trying
are
to
not-
say, come on, baby, like,
Get the fuck.
or even if
Oh.
what's part of it, we're just like hanging out and you just try to like forcefully like, hey, like, you know, like I'm feeling some kind of way, like you want to help me out, I might probably like,
hell no.
yes,
you
we
wanna
have
help
to
me
do.
out? That's nasty,
I
bro.
hate when men say that shit. They roll over. I can't sleep. Will you help me out?
I'll put you to sleep, bitch.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fucking dead.
Here, I don't know, a tactic, get a pill.
But see, wasn't that? Which one's my? You finished your. You took my water, motherfucker.
I like
I'm
water.
This is my water, bestie.
You always bring one water bottle. I need like 10 up in this hole.
What did you say, bitch? You said bring 3 water bottles.
Bring water bottles. Bring water bottles.
What's your dehydrated ass?
What's the fuck up?
Anyways.
Kissing on the first date?
No.
It depends on how the date
Depends.
goes.
Yeah. It depends. If
I
it was a
wouldn't.
good date. If it was a good date,
I wouldn't, even if it was a good date.
That's
Okay.
so awkward though.
but if it's like a good date, and
date,
we've known each other for a long time, but if it's like
Maybe.
the first time we've ever hung out, like literally we've
No.
been talking for like a week, and like even if it was a good day, I'd be like, you're not getting a kiss at me, the fuck? I don't know where your lips been.
You put out that quick?
Put out that quick is
a kiss is a
crazy.
kiss, bro.
Okay,
I'm
but
a
then,
bless you.
No, because
Bless
me
your
personally, the men
It
that I've like
depends,
kissed for
though.
the first time, they just start like straight tongue. I'm like,
Oh.
oh no.
red flag, red flag, red flag.
I'd be like, oh.
If
I
I saw
remember
you
one
pop,
time-
if I saw you pop a mint before, like 2 minutes before, I cool, we cool, you know.
No, but like literally, one time this man tried to kiss my jet. I went like this. I was like, whoa,
See,
like what are you
that's what
doing?
I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. Good ass date. You're like, oh my god, I really want to go on another one. You schedule another date, and at the end of it, he goes to kiss you and you dodge his ass. That's so weird. I don't think we're going for the second date. You know what I mean?
I'm a judge.
Do you
regardless.
get me?
Like, why did
Do
you
you
ask
get
me if
me
I
though?
wanted to kiss in the first place though? Like, I feel like a kiss has to be like
I don't know.
fucking
Good morning
consensual.
was popping.
Good morning.
Isn't
It's
what?
crazy.
Isn't this like night for us? First time chatting.
1:31.
Oh, what's up?
Was good.
We're actually getting close to the end of the stream.
Are we now?
Are we?
What if
Yeah,
I stab myself in the eye?
I feel like we haven't been. For
You guys want to do a 2-hour stream? We can.
Fuck it.
Matter of fact, let's just
Are
fucking
we
we
even done
ball.
with our questions?
No, we have.
No, and then we could just talk about life, guys. 'Cause
Yeah.
There's a
I
lot
have
of
my
shit to talk
story, too.
about.
I have my story.
There's a lot of shit to talk about.
What's poppin'? We're just going on with our chat.
And we're losing our marbles.
We're talking about kissing on the first date.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a really crazy way to
I don't
enter a
feel
fucking
like
stream.
I-
Yeah.
Cause I went.
Depending on the mood. I don't know.
No, but see,
Depending on
look,
what is crazy. 10:30
Maybe-
a.m. where I live. You
Oh.
have breakfast entertainment.
Yay!
Now.
10:30
we're
a.m.? Oh my
where
God.
that show you gotta watch?
Wait, where does he live? Where does he live?
where do you live, man?
Not y'all.
Not, just the state.
Not
Don't-
the
just
feds.
Just to stay. Just to
Just the
stay.
state. Beans on toast.
Germany.
Oh, okay.
Ain't that
Germany.
up?
You have some
Yeah,
hundred
yeah.
stuff.
Yo,
They're
we made it to
100
Germany. Yo, we made it to Germany.
He's drinking his dare. How do you say it?
Dairy?
Cafe? Cafe?
Coffee? Oh, that's Japanese. That's Japanese.
Dare cafe? Something like
I
that.
can't even say it because I'll be
Sheesh.
saying it in French.
Orangensaft.
Having the orange juice.
I don't know how
Stuff
accurate. Oh, cafe? Something like that.
Her, he ate that.
We trying out here.
I don't know how good my German is, but
You haven't done German.
I haven't done it in a minute.
I was doing my French earlier.
But I'll never forget my orange juice.
Coffee. Anyways, like I was saying.
Okay.
No, me and my boyfriend had a really nice date, and he took me to my favorite place. Where's my favorite place, guys? Jack in the Box. Anyways.
We both crickets, bro.
All you heard was.
I don't know. I was like, first.
Their fa-
No.
Freshly boyfriend and girlfriend. This is our
Oh my
first
goodness.
date, like our first technical date.
Oh, I feel
Jack
like
in
you
the
guys are
Box.
awkward though.
I feel like I feel like his personality and her personality are just like staring at walls.
Talking to them too.
I guess.
I don't know how y'all made it, to be honest.
No offense, Bestie, but she's just like.
Okay, I agree with you guys. I feel like we're very opposite. He's very
I feel like that's why it
quiet.
took him that long.
Took him 9 years.
To be fair, it took.
Uh,
Weren't you the one that made the first move? You were like, okay, let's
Shh,
date.
don't say it in public. He doesn't like that.
not you defending a man.
Y'all
Okay,
never catch me that
continue
down there for a
on,
man.
continue on. He took you to your favorite place. Y'all got little chicken nuggets.
That's exactly what I
I
got.
know you did. That's what I'm saying. You got little chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets, he got a burger.
Y'all, it is
Okay.
hot
And
fucking
we
here.
talked, and we were talking in the car
Stop
for a while.
laughing.
This was your car.
My car.
Yeah, I took your car to the ball.
Oh, I remember that. That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
Not the prom. The prom too. Yeah. So
I got it back.
We were in there for
no,
like
no, hold on. Pause your story, please. I got it back, and there was fucking fingernails. All it like popped off my nails in my car, and I was like, "What
I
the
can't
fuck?"
stand having nails on, so I just
That was you, huh? I was gonna say, I was like, I don't even think I had my nails done for prom. I didn't end up doing them. Because I was supposed to do them, but I didn't even finish them.
Yep.
I was dead. I was like, "What the fuck is
And then after we
Hey,
went
my
to,
bitch been in my car.
this?" For
we
real.
went to the park, and that was the first time we ever hugged. We didn't kiss, we just hugged. But it was really nice. Like, it was really nice.
I feel like
don't
your
know.
hug was like,
No!
You
Like, no, it was really cute. Like,
Hey.
because it was freezing outside. And so he gave me a hug from the back, and it was really nice. And we were just,
okay.
it was really cute. I don't know, but I'm also not like, I don't need a lot of physical touch.
Me personally, I'm a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, exactly. So little things like that, like,
She wants her hair blown in the wind.
Not like that.
no.
I'm down Titanic.
That's,
And that's
that's
that's exactly why I don't want a boyfriend. Because I'm a hopeless freaking romantic. Like, y'all not gonna catch me liking that bad.
Yeah.
Never again. Not over a man.
No.
That's
I don't
We
correct.
put her
know.
on spin
I
mode.
feel like there's so much
It was too hot,
stress.
bruh.
This bitch. I feel like there's so much stress
Bruh.
in a first kiss. I just like to get it out of the way.
I guess.
First kiss is crazy.
Our first kiss.
Because, bitch, if you're going in, like, you know, I'm like, what the fuck?
I feel like kisses are so awkward. Like,
Listen,
men
if
are
you're
so
going
awkward
in,
when they
like-
kiss you.
I'm just like, ugh.
Men are so awkward when they kiss. They be like, I'm like,
They be closing their eyes like 10 feet away,
Like,
bro. They're like,
No. When
No.
guys don't close their eyes, it scares
oh,
me.
no.
No, there's this guy, like, he's just like, he closed his eyes, but like, he was so like, he's like, you don't know how to kiss, and I was like, what? And I kissed him, and I was like, bro, I think you don't know how to kiss. I I did. I told him
Fucking
too. I was like,
fuck.
I don't think you know how to kiss. I'm like, do you know how to kiss? He's like, yeah. What? I'm like, it doesn't feel like it. You have to
See,
try
that's
that
another
eagles like
reason why
this.
you gotta like get it out the way.
If you can't
One
kiss,
and done. If you can't kiss, you gotta go.
How long were we dating until we kissed? I can't even tell you. But I don't think the kiss
mine
really
was
mattered that much
I
to
think
me.
mine was like a couple dates,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah.
And another one just
But my relationship was good from the get-go, so, like,
yeah.
it's not like I didn't want to kiss him, but you also gotta think, like, I was his first girlfriend, so I didn't want to rush any of his, like,
Yeah.
I didn't want to
I
rush
was
him.
also waiting for mine though.
My-
Because you know, like when you get out of the car and it's cold outside and like you're expecting it.
my
and-
first kiss was planned.
Yeah.
Like, very planned.
That's
Because
crazy.
I literally, okay, so it was like, I was probably like 15 around the time.
Mhm.
And like, I hadn't had my first kiss, but my friend, like, he was kind of weird now I think about it. Anyways, we're no longer friends. I ghosted that man. But like, he was my first kiss because he was like, bro, he's like, what if we just kiss for the fuck of it? I'm like, what the fuck, I guess. So like, we kissed. This man just like straight tongue. I was like, whoa. I was like, bro, this is my first kiss. Fucking relax. And then he started getting handsy.
Mine was like that too.
And then he started getting handsy, and I was like, okay, that's enough.
It was gross.
So I
that's
literally-
that's
yeah.
exactly how my
Very
first, like, my
handsy,
first one
and I
went.
was like,
Never talked to that man
My
again.
first kiss was a peck. It wasn't even, like, a full kiss.
No, my first boyfriend, I never kissed that man. We were dating for like almost a year.
I hate popcorn for a reason now. Cause like that was disgusting.
My second ever boyfriend,
Yeah.
like official, like long-term boyfriend. I don't even remember when we first had our kiss, but it was fucking weird. But like,
You could tell her.
we literally like our first like
They so bamboozled.
our first were like date, but like we were just hanging
Uh,
out. We literally were at school. We
uh.
sat on a fucking bench and we just talked for like a fucking hour. And like after that, like it just kind of like kept going up, and then like it's when COVID happened.
Oh.
And then so like he was like, I'm
catching COVID through kissing.
Ah, you spread the rug.
So he started like he was like, you know, I asked you to be my girlfriend, but like I'm gonna do it in person. And then like he finally asked, and then like we started dating, and then like we started hanging out more. I don't remember when the first kiss happened. It definitely didn't happen like soon at all.
Unfortunately, I remember exactly when and where, and she was there.
Yours?
Oh, I remember that. That was so weird.
Wait, what? Yours? Why? I wanna know.
We were at the park though. We were at the park.
Oh my god, against the wall? Is this that one?
I screamed after.
The skate.
I
Yeah?
screamed after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
she
the
did.
I don't
scream.
think I was mentally prepared. Like,
It was
actually.
hilarious. It was hilarious. I'll
What
be
the
honest.
fuck? Why'd you scream?
Because she was
Just
not
that-
meant
it's just
to.
that-
That's exactly how it happened.
Why did the scream was a little louder and worse than
Oh
that?
my goodness. That's
It gives
scary.
me chills. I don't ever. The fact that I
think
kissed that man.
I don't think our first kisses were that great, to be honest. Because mine was also.
I'm
it
like
tasted-
sweating of.
It was after the movies. I brought this dude home, and it tasted like fucking popcorn.
Wait, what?
and,
Say what was it?
like butter, and it was so disgusting mixed with saliva.
Oh my.
And then he was tonguing, bro, and I was like, oh, I said, get your tongue out
At
of my
least
mouth."
I didn't get tongue on my first
And then
kiss.
handsy too, and I was like, we're done.
I was like, yeah, you're never seeing me again.
Ghosted.
I think ghosting meant for fun now. I'm being honest, guys.
Same.
I'll just be getting bored. I'll be like, next.
It's part of my weekly regimen.
It's on my to-do list. Ghost him. Talk to him.
So, I also think it's just like what a first kiss means to you.
Yeah.
Like, I hold the kiss closer, like, for someone, like, I actually, like,
I feel
you know?
If you're
Like,
hot, I'll kiss you.
you don't even gotta be a guy at this
See,
point.
it's different.
That's so good.
but
You're
you
not
see
hot.
what I...
No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That would be my last straw, to be honest with y'all.
That's so dead. Yeah, but no, honestly, personally, for me these days, I'm a
I'd be like,
menace
fuck
to
you, you only live
society,
once.
bro.
But I think that's just, like, we're different in that sense.
I saw this video that was like, you know how much of a menace you gotta be for a man to block you? And I was like, and I'll do it again.
Dude, you gotta be. You wanna see
Yeah.
my block list? I think it's so funny when I show people.
It's so funny because, like, men don't block me, I'll block them right back. Because I'll be like, you're not gonna get the chance to come back, buddy.
Throw your ass to the
You
graveyard.
got
bro.
I'm
Let me show you.
My block list is hella long.
Whip it up. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Bro, I'd be blocking numbers. Matter of fact, I was telling Tori this earlier. I'm like, I don't even save numbers, so when men text me like there's a big shit, I'd be fucking cracking up.
You're done.
She's like, I don't even got your number saved. Like, who are you?
Literally, look at this man. Like this man be texting me.
And we're on iPhone.
Hold on. We got it.
This man be texting me. I just a number, straight
Just
number.
the number. I'm dead.
I'm looking for my block numbers because that's what I block on. I
How
block
do
my
you
numbers.
find them? Oh, I found them.
Look,
Okay.
matter of fact,
I'll show you your. You show me. You show
I
me
don't
mine
even know where my
first.
phone is.
Okay.
yeah, you'll catch
Ready?
you'll catch
Ready?
yourself on my
Ready?
fucking block list.
Why is that shit so long?
Nah, bro, since when you been blocking people? To be fair, I haven't had my phone that
Hey,
long.
villain era is hard, right?
Hey, my villain era is really popping off a little bit.
You know,
Mhm.
okay.
I'm sorry, but one wrong move, you're in the fucking graveyard. You're done.
And it's a big one too.
Uh-huh.
And you're not coming back out.
If you come back out, I'm marking it with a zombie. I seen that shit on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
And then you gotta state your name and your
Your crime. You gotta tell me your offense.
you gotta remind me who you are.
I'll be interviewing you. What was your offense?
For
Hey,
real.
what did you do to get yourself blocked?
For real. That's how it is, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Uh-huh.
Gotta do what I gotta do.
I honestly don't even think my block is that. I don't even know where my phone is. Loki?
But yeah, it's fucking funny
I'm
as
always
shit
not.
when I show people my block list because they're like, what the fuck? I'm like, hey man,
She got people she hate out here. You know what I'm saying?
you can't like everybody.
I barely like anybody, actually.
For real. That's funny though.
And it's so funny because when men think they're so special, but you just don't have their number saved, you're like, no, I remember this guy texted me, and he was like, hey, like, how you doing? I'll be like, I was like, yeah.
You have to like go back and read the previous
No, the thing,
conversation.
there wasn't even other conversation. I was like, oh, maybe my recently deleted. And I was like, oh shit, there's nothing there either. I was like, fuck, whose number is this? Whose number is this? And I'm just like looking at it, I'm like, ugh. And so I was like, who's this? And then he told me his name. And I was like, oh, I could have sworn I saved your contact.
Oh my god.
And then I fell for it.
When your mom fucking texted me for my birthday, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
because she go, bro, I was sweating. I was sweating hard. I was at work, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Because they were like, hey, babe. And I was like,
Babe?
I was literally like, who the fuck is out here calling me babe? You
No,
know?
I'm gonna call everyone babe.
But they're like, hey, babe. I gotta pull it up, bro. I gotta pull it
I'm
up.
gonna call everyone babe. She'll be like, hey babe, like, how are you? I'm like, girl. People are thinking
I mean,
on
it's
them.
cute. Not a lot of girls can be like, oh, what's up, babe? Like, so casually, you know? It takes a certain person.
I call everyone love. I'll be like, hey love. Like, that's my thing.
That is your thing. Hold on, I'm mute real quick because I'm about to scavenger this candy. Hold on, yo. Anyways, we're back. Sorry, guys. Hi.
We died.
Did you leave for a second and come back? We saying
Okay.
hello.
Ready? I found it.
Okay.
It says, never, it's fucking just a random ass number. Now it's saved. Hey, babe. Just wanted to say happy birthday and cheers to many more years to come. Happy 24th. My love, sending you lots of hugs and kisses.
She said, who the
I was
fuck?
like, what the fuck? I was like, who's trying to send me hugs and kisses these days? Because I really don't know. And I was
She
like,
said, are you secretly praying on my
I
downfall?
said, for real. I said, thank you, but I'm sorry. Who is this? And then she was like, madre. And I was like, who the fuck is madre? Anais' mom. And I said, oh, girl, you had me scared. Hello. Thank you so much.
You had me scared as crazy. We were at the park that day, she started cracking up. She was like, girl.
I'm so dead.
I'm like, honestly, that's not my sister.
I was scared. I was fucking like, oh, what did
It was
I
like-
do?
Because I waved, they waved at me.
Oh, dude.
You waved?
Spit at me.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh. When you're
is that a new chat or same one?
damn on.
Oh. But yeah, so obviously if you text me, hey babe, hey cutie, hey something, I'm like, who the fuck is this?
I call people hate. I call people love. Like, just not
Yeah.
like, not saying it in a flirty way. Like, I feel like, hey love. Like,
Like, what's up, love?
yeah. Not
I
like in a
love
British
this candy.
way.
I haven't had this candy in so long.
I don't like those. They personally taste like wax to me.
I love these.
I don't think I've ever had it.
Come on, bitch.
She's weird. She's not worse than me though.
Hold on, I'm trying to get some out. Get
Literally
some out.
earlier we were playing a game and I was like, bitch ass bird.
Bitch ass bird.
We're
That
playing a
was
game and I was like, bitch ass bird.
That tastes like that candy that we... The sweet tart one, kind of. I've never had one of those, though.
I feel like the different flavors sometimes are better than the others.
Mm-hmm. I
But
can't
there's
remember.
a special one that tastes like fucking wax.
Probably
These-
banana.
I think it is the banana
But
one.
yeah.
I was about to say, I think it's the yellow one.
Mm-mm.
If you barely get my number, please state your name. 'Cause I don't know. I be giving out my number to everybody.
That's weird.
Wait.
Me fucking too.
Oh.
Why do you think my block list is high?
Then I'm like, oh shit. I'd be like, I didn't actually mean to give you my number. Block.
Bro, quick story time. There was this guy one time that I was at work. I'm minding my business. I'm doing my thing. You know what I mean? I'm filling fucking end caps and shit. This man comes up and he like walks by and he like goes and he backtracks. He's like, oh my god. He's like, you're so beautiful. And I was like, thanks. Just like what kid went down the aisle.
He probably actually.
It was so it was so random because he was like like that, and I was like,
Yeah, see, it's really looking
mind
at
you,
me
he had a ski mask on. This motherfucker pulls a ski mask down, and I was like,
I'd be scared. That okay, understandably.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
definitely.
run.
mm-hmm,
I'd be like, y'all know where the security office is?
mm-hmm.
Now there is a nice way to compliment a woman without like coming off as creepy or like you genuinely just think she's pretty and you don't want anything. You just want to tell her like she's pretty.
That's not it though.
That's definitely not it.
What? Oh, the way he did it?
Mm-hmm.
That's not it. You like literally. I think I heard this on a podcast actually. I think about it. But like if you just like go up to a girl and like, hey, like I just want to let you know like I like your shirt. Your shirt's nice, and you walk away. Like that's a good compliment.
I'm thinking about that for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna make my day, and I'm gonna be so happy for the rest of the day. I'm like, oh my god, they like my shirt.
And yeah, that's really nice. But if you're just like,
yeah, he was kind of cute. You know.
so there's a difference on like the way you approach a woman.
It's like, this guy, you know what I mean, the gas station. First of all, we're at a fucking gas station. Like, that's so fucking, like, imagine. They're like, oh, I met my boyfriend at a gas station. Like, girl. So this man,
Girl,
like,
if he's fine, don't judge.
that's, no. I had just dropped my sister off at school. It was probably like 8 a.m. I'm wearing sweatpants, a baggy sweatshirt, and I'm not wearing like cute sweatpants. They're like baggy sweatpants that used to be my brother's, so they're like fucking big on me. So I just look like a fucking balloon, like just walking around, you know? I'm like pumping my gas. This guy comes up to me, and he's like, hey. And I'm like, alright.
Hey.
And he's like, what's your name? I'd be like, I was like, I don't feel comfortable telling you that. He's like, oh, well, my name's, and he's like, he puts his hand on a shake, and I was like, oh. And then he was like,
you in and throws you over his shoulder and shit.
he was like, you're really pretty, can we go on a date? I was like, what? First of all, I didn't even, it's like, can I take you to the movies? I'm like, no.
The movie was so sus, dude.
Especially because I think I was still like, maybe like 16, 17 at the time. This man looked older, I was like, no. That reminded me of the time I got hit on when I had a boyfriend. We were driving around, we were just kind of looking for stuff to eat, like we were literally just like fucking vibing. And then I was like, shit, I was like, my fucking car needs gas. And then I was like, I'll give you gas money. I was like, okay, whatever. So you would really think that he was gonna get out to pump the gas, right? No. He just gave me the money. He's like, here, go pump gas. I was like, oh. I was like, okay, for sure.
My sister puts my gas.
So I went inside to go fucking pump the gas. Well, to go pay. And as I'm paying, like, there's this guy who's like looking me up and down. I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, I don't really care. Like, you know,
What a way.
a look will never kill anybody. So I walk outside. And my windows are hella tinted. So I was like, I can't see my boyfriend inside my car. Like, just chilling right there. So I'm pumping my gas, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, "Hola," and I'm like, "Hey."
Like,
That's so scary.
Hey.
I was like,
Like, you can't just like pull it out and just
Yeah.
You gotta pay for that shit.
I was like, "Hey," and then he was like, "Eres muy hermosa para no estar sonriendo," and I was like, "Oh."
That-
He was like, "You're too
Okay.
pretty to not be smiling." I was like,
Bitch, I know what it is.
I hate that line. No, for our viewers.
Oh.
Doesn't mean all our viewers know what
Oh,
it meant.
sorry.
So he was like, "You're too pretty to be smiling, to not be smiling," and I was like, So like I got in the car, I was like fucking shaking. I was like that was so fucking weird. Like I was like shaking, and my boyfriend at the time was like, "What's wrong? Like you know what's going on?" I'm like, that guy just hit me. I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I was like, that was so fucking weird. This man didn't even give me time to like fucking turn my car on. This man fucking opened the door and started walking out towards this man. I was like, bro, what are you fucking doing? This man pulled out a knife on this man. He pulled out a fucking knife.
That's the last time that man ever complimented anybody. Just know you're the one to blame for that.
I didn't know. One, I didn't know he had a fucking knife on him, and two, I didn't know he was gonna get out of the car and fucking pull out a knife on this dude.
For real.
Like, I was just fucking shaking. I was just fucking scared.
Is that the good kind of crazy or the bad kind?
No.
No, that's fucking bad kind of crazy,
That's
bruh.
embarrassing.
That
I
is
literally,
hella
I
embarrassing.
rolled my window down. I was like, get your ass in this fucking car right now.
And you yell it. Oh my god, I would have peeled out and left that dude right there.
Honestly, that's what I probably should have. But, like, I was like, I was like,
Hey.
get in the fucking car. And I was like, I'm taking you fucking home. I was like, I'm not doing this shit. I was like, I'm taking you home. And he's like, why? Like, I was like, bro, I'm like, you know how fucking embarrassing you are? I'm like, now I can't come to this fucking gas station.
They said hit him with the Jeffrey Dahmer. Want to come to my place and party? Party hardy.
Works
every
every
time.
Oh my god.
And about you filling up my gas, if I ever go to fill up gas with you, you do my gas sometimes.
I'm such a gentleman.
Gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman.
Gentleman.
You know, whenever I
it's
go
like
fill up...
if I'm with Dad, I make Dad put my gas.
Yeah, Dad always pumps my gas. I don't make him. He just does.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dad's a good
Dude.
dad.
He out there. One time he fucking put my gas. We were at Fast Trip just before we used to go to Costco.
Huh.
We were at Fast Trip. This man pumps my gas and cleans my freaking windshield, and I said, "The man ain't doing that for me. I don't need him."
Dad?
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My boyfriend will do that too.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your expectations high, man.
For real.
For real. For real.
What was I gonna say?
My
Have you guys
relationship taught me what to never deal with.
Have you guys ever gotten hit on when you're like alone and you're very scared? What was the situation?
Scared?
Yeah, like scared you're about to get snatched with the way they were hitting on you. I have.
Every single fucking time I'm walking alone, I walk with my keys between my knuckles.
Uh-huh.
Like, every single fucking time. If I'm alone and I'm, like, going to a store or, like, I'm going anywhere and I feel, like, unsafe, I'm literally walking with my keys in my fucking knuckles. And I remember one time I was at the store and, like, I was, like, this guy was, like, kind of, like, low-key following me around the store. So when I walked out, I had Paula with me, so I was even, like, more scared. So I was like, what the fuck? So I walked out. This guy's, like, still, like, kind of following us. I was like, girl, I'm like, what the fuck? So, like, this man hopped in this truck. I literally took a picture of this man's fucking license plate. Because I was like, you know, if, like, I go fucking missing and they find this in my phone, they're going to know somebody's fucking up. So, like, I literally, like, straight up, like, took a fucking picture.
Mm-hmm.
And I took I was like, I was like, I need to go home now.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, before I went home, I started doing rounds around, like, places. Because I was like, I need to make sure this man's not, like, fucking following me. And then follow me straight to my house, you know? So I was just, like, making fucking rounds. I was like, ooh.
Anything?
I just remembered one. When I was in high school, I was walking with my friend Rosie because we lived right next to each other.
Yeah.
And I was walking with her. We're minding our fucking business. You know what I mean? And these two guys in a bike, like, pass us.
Like a motorcycle bike or bikes?
No, bikes.
Like, cycling, like
cycle bikes, yeah. And these two guys pass us, and one of them, like, makes a big-ass U back. And he's like, oh my god, you're so pretty. Like, can I get your number? And my phone was in my back pocket. And here I am, like, oh, I don't have a phone. And I, like, put it down. And he's like, oh, you don't have, like, any type of phone? I was like, no. He's like, not even a government phone or anything like that? And I was
government
like,
phone is
no.
crazy.
And my friend Rosie is fucking dying. I hate her for this, bro. I was like, fucking help me. And he's like, oh, like, does somebody in your family have a phone? And I was like, or he was asking for, like, my socials. And I was like, oh, I don't have, like, socials. And then he was like, he kept going on. Mind you, we're walking, and this man is like, one pedal, two pedal, you know, like going hella slow, but enough to keep him going, you know what I mean?
That's so...
And it was fucking weird. And my friend, he was like, oh, like, let me just give you my number. And I was like, oh, like, I don't have any pins or anything. My fucking friend, bitch-ass hoe, whips out a damn fucking highlighter. And she's like, I have a highlighter. And I looked at her and I was like, you fucking bitch.
That's fake friend.
And she fucking whips out my hand. And she's like, okay, well, like, tell me the number. Bro, fucking from here to here, puts his number in blue fucking, like, highlighter ink. I get to school and I was scrubbing and I was like, fucking shit. She's just dying. And I was like, I really hate you for that one, bro.
That's terrible. But at least you weren't alone. And this fucking guy's just
Yeah.
cycling.
And I was just like, bro.
One time I was walking to her house, and I was literally about to turn the corner to go, like, to the street on her house.
Mind you, our
This car-
houses weren't far apart at all.
Honestly, it was like the next block over.
Yeah.
Like 3 minutes
Yeah.
max walking. And so I'm like walking fast because like I don't like walking like slow because people are trying to like make sussy. So if you look like you're on a mission, you're going somewhere and you're like right there, like usually you don't get bothered. Never mind. You get bothered no matter what. So anyways, this car pulls in and like it's slowing down like as it's coming towards me.
At that point I would have ran.
And like I had my keys too and Nichols too. I was like, oh hell nah. And like I'm walking fast because I'm like I'm not trying to get fucking stopped right now. And then like I'm still walking and this guy's like, oh.
You gotta
Dang.
read it out loud.
It says so crazy. I never felt like unsafe like that before. Feel bad. Y'all gotta deal with that for real.
For real.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I now walk with my pepper spray in my hand ready
And
for
I was
any
like,
time.
no, dude, like what I was literally wearing like a shirt like yours, and my fucking pant literally looked like just exactly like. Sorry, my bad. I was literally dressed exactly like her. Just my shirt was pink.
Hey, if you want to grab it, just say it. No.
Anyways.
Pause.
So
That's
like,
the
That's for off camera.
so
Off camera
like,
behavior.
literally, I was just like trying to like my mom business. Like I was trying to get her a house, and like it slows down. It's a big ass black Jeep. And I was like, dude, no. And this guy rolls down his window. I'm so scared. I'm about to get
Not the
smashed right
hand
now.
crank.
And I was like, oh, fuck. So, like, I'm
Isn't that when you texted me to come outside my house? You were like,
Yeah.
hey, come out. And I was
Right
like,
now.
I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
she got the two different.
I think I was already calling you.
Yeah, you were calling me.
I was
You were
already
like, hey,
calling
come
her.
outside, like,
I was like, girl, come out. Dude, no, it's scary. And then I can't remember exactly what he said. But he was like, oh, I think you're really cute. Like, can I get your number? This and that. And I was like, I have a boyfriend. And then, like, I'm walking.
Did you have a boyfriend?
Yeah, I was. This is very recent. I was
Okay.
with my boyfriend, like my boyfriend now, my current boyfriend. And a lot of times, like when I would like leave and walk to like
Yeah, but we moved like a year ago.
I'd be lying
that's
my
still
ass
pretty.
off.
That's
How's
still
that
pretty
recent?
recent. That's still.
Okay.
I'd be lying my ass off. I'd be like, I have a boyfriend. And like, oh yeah? I'd be like, yeah.
No, I really did. And a lot of times, like because like he didn't like me walking alone. He he would sometimes like get me and walk me to her house, huh? But like just that day he didn't, and I was like, no, I'm fine. Like it's fine. Like it's right here. Regret. Regret.
It was in fact not fine.
And so, like, he just, like, kept following me. He's like, are you sure, like, I can't get your number? Like, it doesn't matter if you have a boyfriend. And I was like,
Doesn't matter if you have a boyfriend. It's the
oh,
craziest
no.
line
And I was
from
like,
that
no.
ever.
He said, you
I
got
was like, no, goodbye. And I was fucking, like, sprinting to your house, dude.
I remember one time a guy hit me up, and like we were like, it was cool, but then he started flirting, and I was like, oh, I have a boyfriend. He's like, you look like the type of girl I could use too. I was like, oh my.
They would have got me with that line. They would have
I
got
was
me.
like, I think no.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't have got me with that line. That's kind of slick though. You can't lie.
That is a fire line, but still.
Still out of pocket,
Stay in
but
your
fire.
lane. Stay in your lane. There was that time. There was another time, but I can't remember now.
One time I was walking, literally again, baggy sweatpants, baggy hoodie, cause it's like literally all I fucking wear. This man, literally from the fucking like his car window, rolls his window down, and just started fucking whistling at me. I was like, oh hell no. I was like, at that point, if you're not even complimenting, you're just whistling at me. I'm just straight like, either way, I'm gonna ignore you, but like you're gonna get extra annoyed if you're just whistling at me.
Dude, this happened the other day. I went to go talk to my dad's accountant, and I parked.
Pause.
I parked in the like public parking spaces, you know those big ones, and so I had to walk to the office, right? And we're downtown, you know, there's hella like bums around there, and so like I'm walking, and then one of them was like, he was kind of like getting up to like get closer because he was sitting down. I was like, fuck no, stop springing. He's like, hey, pretty lady, and I was like, oh fuck no, get your fucking started, buddy. Because I was wearing a very long dress that day, but like long, like it was like at my ankles long. I think I was wearing my fucking high tops with it too, cause I was like, this
At
is
least
like
you got the high tops on, not the heels.
better. I know, and then I also had like a little shawl, like kind of like a shawl over. So I was like, please leave me alone.
I put my Croc in sport mode for that shit.
I always
Like,
have my
oh,
Crocs in sport mode.
You gotta be prepared.
At least one of them.
She's got a quick switch of the other one. We're
No,
good.
bum, bum.
That's why I get my shit done early on in the day, because I don't like people.
It was 8 a.m. and this fucking guy hit on me at the gas station.
That's why you go to Costco.
There ain't really people over there at Costco. I'm chilling. What I got
They're
this
old
bug bite
people
though,
at
but
Costco, bro.
They're the
Got
people,
muscles, guys.
they're the people with money that can afford a membership. Oh, I kind of look a little big right there. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
It's like my arm. I'm like, whoa.
We need the gym. What time is it?
We going at 4.
You want to go at 4?
I'm down.
Do it, do.
I'm down.
I'm down. No, fine. I'm down. We haven't gone to the gym in a while.
But, I just don't like getting hit on at work.
I don't like getting hit on
so
at all.
Awkward.
Like, if you're hitting on me, I'll be like, no.
Yeah. If you're hot, I guess.
If you're hot, maybe I'll say hi back.
I feel like
No, getting hit on is so weird.
it's
sometimes.
weird, but like at the end of the day, Loki does boost my morale. Cause like I don't feel like I'm material to get hit on, and then I get hit on, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. You can't say that
Like, feeding my
Why?
ego.
because you don't need men's validations here. But
Anyways.
like, if you're gonna hit on me, hit on me.
There's also like a time and a place.
I actually
you know?
prefer when a woman hits on me.
Oh my God.
I actually
Dude.
love getting compliments from women.
Yes.
I boost
There's
my
this
confidence
girl-
more than a man ever will.
For real. There's this
Agreed.
girl at my job. She worked for us last year, but she quit like around August because she was becoming like a teacher or whatever.
Mhm.
And I remember the first day that she was in the office, she was like training. I was talking to Chocho, and she like turns around, and I was like, okay, well, like whatever. She just, you know. And then I leave and I come back in the office and she's like, oh my God, it is you. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then she's like, I was wondering like if it was you that smelled good because you walked in with somebody like at the same time. And then she's like, but you came back in and I just smelled it again. And I was like, oh, thank you very much. And then we were cool. She was really cool. Then she quit, she left. And she's like, oh, I'm going to come back next year like when school's out of thing because obviously like I need like
Seasonal.
need to make money. And I was like, cool, like we'll see you here, you know. And then the other day she was there and she was on the register and she's like, hey, or Ray told me, she's like, I need a she has a service that needs to be picked up. So I go by her, she's like, oh my God. She made me blush a little bit because it's like the customers are waiting in line and I just had gotten there to work and she's like, every time I see you or you're like around me, she's like, you always smell so good. And then she's like, you smell like you're fresh out the shower, this and that. And I was just like, oh. And I went into the office and I told Chocho, I was like, bro, I said, I love so-and-so. I said, she always tells me I smell good.
I love
yeah.
getting like complimented by women. I've gotten complimented like by like a group of girls that are younger than me, and every time I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm scared to make fun of me though.
Kid compliments are superior because kids are fucking brutally honest.
For
Yeah.
real, though.
Every time like I teach, I like one of them like at one of my schools, this girl would always raise her hand, and I was like, yes, and then she was like, I just want to say you're really pretty, and I was like, oh, thank you, and then I moved on with the lesson, but like at the end of the day, I was like, thank you, and
Yeah.
then
That shit gets to you,
yeah,
kids.
and then like again like even like middle school kids would be like, oh, you're very pretty, and I was like, thank you, because I don't be believing bitches. People be two-faced, or they tell you that and they go laugh with their friends, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Like, I just told her she's pretty.
the ugly ass.
Little donkey looking motherfucker.
That felt personal.
That's a you, fool. But yeah.
Yeah, no. So
A girl compliment will make me blush.
the fact that I remember a lot of the girl compliments I got too.
Male compliments is just like, okay. You just see a piece of ass.
I mean, exactly. You say that shit to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time I literally told him, I'm like, how many girls have you said it to? And he's like, what? Like, no, like, you're the only one. I was like, girl, don't fucking at me right now.
Mhm.
Like, you just be fucking for real.
And lately I've been getting comments on my braces and my teeth. So I'm like,
That's because you're beautiful.
nah, I used to be busted in the mouth.
Teeth is finally fixed. The
Oh.
fuck?
Thanks, mommy, for paying for them.
You're welcome.
I'm a sugar mama.
I'll pump her gas and pay her braces.
You don't pay for my gas.
I said I pump her gas
Well, it's not like you pay
and
for the
pay
pump.
for her braces.
You.
I could have said I pump and pay for your gas and braces.
But implying like, oh, I pumped your gas, it kind of sounds like, whatever.
Anyways, I'm still looking for a sugar daddy.
Okay. So, anything else on those? Because we have another topic.
Go ahead.
Is a relationship 50-50?
No. 100% your bank account, 50% me.
Okay.
No, I feel like
No,
relationship has to be 100-100. Like, you both have to be giving full effort.
Yeah. Well,
Because if you're just giving half-ass effort and they're just giving half-ass effort, like, obviously y'all can make
No, I mean like okay. I mean like, should it be even?
no, because I believe that some days, like, you feel better other days than that. So, like, if you can only contribute 20% of your effort that day, just like,
I'll cover the other 80, man.
hey, look, I only got 20 today. I'll be realistic with you. Like, do you got the 80? You know what I mean? If not, we gotta sit down and see where we can meet in the middle.
Or be like, we both do 20
Yeah.
today and we'll do the rest tomorrow.
Yeah. Or just be like 20, 20, 20, if that's all that we can do. Like,
Okay, what about financially?
it depends.
I don't
Here's what I
think
think.
It depends. If you make more, like, if you're making 200K a year, bro, compared to
I'm
somebody
making
who
10K.
makes fucking 30K,
Yeah.
don't be telling me to pay half the fucking rent when that shit's gonna be like $8 grand.
Okay, so
you
like,
know?
listen to this. If you guys have a house and there's like a mortgage payment going on, I think the person who makes more pays the mortgage, and the person who makes less maybe like helps with the house bills.
Mm.
So it's like it's even, but it's not like give me half the rent.
Yeah.
Because if it's like a high mortgage, like obviously the person who makes less is not gonna be able to fucking pay that. But like if you're making more, like you handle the fucking mortgage, maybe handle some bills, and the other person can contribute where they can. Like maybe helping with groceries or helping with like
Yeah.
light or something like that. Like,
Contributing.
yeah.
I think, okay, so let's say I do make more money, but I don't want to live in an expensive house. I don't want to live somewhere with a
Yeah.
high mortgage. My significant other does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Are
that's
you
something
expecting me to
talk out.
pay the
No,
mortgage?
but see, look, this is what I'm saying. In my perspective, if I make 8K a month, you make 1,500 a month, or like 2K. We'll say 8K for me, 2K for you, and you're okay with living within your means. So we get a place that's like $1 grand. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But if I'm like, oh my god, like the fucking walls are falling apart, like this and that, like I want to live in a better home. Fine.
You're paying the difference.
You're paying the difference. But I think it's wrong if you were to come up to me and be like, oh my god, I want to live in a fucking mansion, but I only want to pay you like $300. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You have to be able to contribute where you can,
Where it's
and
due.
you don't.
Yeah.
I don't think you necessarily have the say to be like, oh well, because you make more money, like I need us to live in a place that's
Higher
well
up.
above my means.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If I wouldn't expect it for myself, I don't expect it for someone
Mhm.
else.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Like if I myself, I'm like, no, I can't do that. Like I wouldn't
Yeah.
expect you to do it. Like
Yeah.
regardless if you make like how much more money you may
Double
make than
how
me,
much
yeah,
I make, yeah.
make fucking triple I make. Like I wouldn't expect it from you if I couldn't be able to do it for you.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So that's what I would say.
Yeah.
But if they're like set on, oh my goodness, I really want to live in this place, fine. Like,
Mhm.
I don't mind giving you what I can, but you can't expect
To
a
give
lot more
than,
from me
Yeah.
when I'm already kind of struggling, or not necessarily struggling, but I'm okay with living comfortably like this.
Yeah.
You know what I
don't
mean?
want to have to. You
Yeah.
don't want them to push you paycheck to paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
Get it? Yeah, 100%. Yep.
Mm.
I agree with that. So
So-
financially, yeah, I don't think it's always 50-50. A lot of times, one person will end up paying more, but that's just because, like,
Yeah. Financially.
yeah.
But also emotionally, that's a big one. So like I said, if you can only contribute so much because, work was like straining as hell, you had like 10 mishaps happen, and you're just like, hey, I really can't come home. I need you to understand, like, I can't really be cooking a fucking full ass meal, cleaning the house, doing laundry all at the same time. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that day you're only able to contribute so much of your effort
Like,
without
we're ordering takeout.
blowing up on the person. Because
Yeah.
essentially that's what it is, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I think.
Mhm.
But, like, if you want to be a sugar baby, you gotta do sugar baby things. I'm just saying.
I'm just
It's
saying.
crazy.
Yeah.
Correct. You gotta look
And
for
that goes
the
for
photos.
men and women,
Mhm.
So,
Would you ever support a man, like, fully?
no.
Like, he does all the housework and all of that, and you just work?
No.
No?
Mm-mm. I'm sorry, but no. Because I don't plan on having children.
Well, I didn't say
how
to
much,
watch the
I know,
kids.
but, like, how much housework realistically is he doing if we don't have kids?
If it's just us two, and realistically,
Yeah.
how much are you really doing?
Yeah.
Like,
Straight up. Agreed.
You know?
Agreed. What if he, like... No,
I
then
don't
that
care
he'd be
how-
working from home.
He'd be working from home.
What if he works from home, yeah? Depends on the job.
That I'm supporting him. I'm sorry. I don't know. What
I don't confused too.
I don't know what
If he
the
works at
question
home, I'm
was.
supposed to be mad. Like,
Yeah.
why are you at home?
Yeah, I'm so okay. Please
Correct.
rephrase
You're
that.
correct.
I was like,
Okay, let's say your husband works from home and you also work outside of the house. Okay, you work outside of the house.
Okay.
Do you expect him to do more of the housework since you're the one that's always out of the house?
How many hours is he working at home?
8 hours, like, a day.
8 hours? Is he going around fucking 8 hours? He's making one dish right here. He's throwing a dish right there. He's throwing this right there.
Yeah.
Throughout his whole thing, he's like walking around with his laptops, just fucking throwing popsicles.
No.
everywhere.
No, he eats lunch at home, like a normal lunch.
He eats on, so he's
Maybe he'll take a
using all
10-minute
these-
break.
He's using all of these like
Yeah, he'll
all
use...
silverware and all that stuff.
I think it's you, like the mess you make, you should clean.
Yeah.
Like if it's you're staying at home, like the mess you make, you should clean.
If I left a bowl of my cereal in there from that morning, you don't gotta clean my bowl of
Right, like
cereal.
I'll clean
I'll
it when I
clean
get
it
I
when I
home.
want to clean my bowl of cereal. That's nice, but I'm not expecting
I'm
you
not
to.
gonna be like clean it.
Yeah, I'm not expecting you to be like, oh, clean my bowl of cereal, clean the fucking fridge while you're at it. Like,
Because you're home all day.
Yeah, because
While
you're
you're
home.
here, take out
Yeah.
trash.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just that.
But if they're going around and they're like literally making my place a fucking swamp, like
Swamp ass.
you're getting kicked out because I'm not dealing with that shit. You know?
Right. Okay, hold on.
But yeah, that's my.
Where the
my
fuck did
stance
pencil
on it.
go?
I don't know.
Penicillin.
I put it on my ass.
Find another one.
That was such a... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, okay. Okay. Agreed. Okay, how long should you be dating before you tell the other person I love you?
2 days. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
2 hours. Hey, 2 hours. Oh, fucking cute.
I don't think you should say it within like the first 3 to 4 months at least.
I was
months
love
is-
bombed.
I don't think you
Oh.
should say it.
This man fucking told me he loved me like a weekend. I was like, oh, that's
Oh.
cute.
I would run.
I wasn't that smart yet, okay?
I'm dead.
I think- Why did my boyfriend tell me he loved me? It was the first... It was when we had our first kiss.
What the fuck? That's scary.
I love you. He must have really liked that kiss.
What can I say? Hey,
He hits
That's
her
probably
with
where the first pencil went.
It did!
Look at.
Help.
He hits her with the. I just want to say, I really love that, and I really love you. That's scary.
No, it was cute.
Actually,
When was your guys' first kiss? How many months in?
I think it was like a month in. You gotta think though, we knew each other for 9 years, and we were holding back for 9 years.
I know motherfuckers for 10, and I ain't saying I love you.
Hi, welcome to the stream.
Howdy.
my
Alright.
first ever boyfriend, I think we first said I love you, like, it was probably like 4 months in. It was, like, really awkward, though. It was, like,
I think mine was like 6 at least.
he was, like, hey, he was, like,
But that's because you didn't love that man.
because he was, like, can I
was
be
also
honest
trying to be
about
a
how I
hoe
feel?
during that time.
He was really honest about how I feel.
Fuck!
And I'm just like, yeah.
She said, oh, fucking
And he was like,
dead.
can I be honest? And I was like, sure. I'm like, yeah, okay. I thought this man was about to, like, dump me and, like, fucking dip. But he's like, I think I love you. And I was like, oh. I'm like, honestly, I think I love you too. And then it was just...
I knew we didn't love each other.
No, actually, it was a good relationship. It was a
Yeah?
good relationship. I was the one who fucked things up. I found out
Is
big.
that that baby mama? Baby
No.
daddy one? Oh.
This was my first boyfriend. It was freshman year. He's the guy I literally FaceTime, like, we FaceTime when he doesn't work. Because he works at nights.
Okay.
And I'm in, like, 9 nights. Like, this man be working from 11 to, like, fucking 7 a.m. I'll be like, ugh. So, like, when he doesn't work, we'll FaceTime, like, literally every single fucking night.
Still to this day?
So that's it.
Oh, good for
Literally,
you
I was
guys.
texting him earlier. That's literally when you were like, who are you mad at?
Oh.
I was
You
texting
said-
him. I texted him. I was like, hey, I was like, I'm not going to respond because we're going to film a podcast. And I was like, and my bestie yells at us when we're on the phone.
Yeah. Mhm.
So
I
he's
got
like,
you.
that's cool. I
None of us
understand.
can be texting any of our bookies on the podcast.
No, we're
He's mad.
we here, man.
Just because your bookie's far
I got-
away doesn't
I
mean
got-
anything.
I got like 30 missed calls and 30
No, you
fucking-
don't. No one's hitting your line.
Actually, they did.
Emails from work.
I have text messages. I just don't have my notifications on.
Anyways, we're from California. We just
Kelly Ellie.
California.
And none of us have a fucking tan because fuck that sun, bro.
There you go.
It's 100 and something out here. I ain't
I
trying
got
to get a tan.
I got
out
a
there.
tan not on purpose, mostly because I gotta be working. Man.
I know you got darker.
It's a fucking tan line.
God damn.
Tan line.
Anyways.
Crazy.
She's not even dark.
I'm not dark, but I'm just naturally fucking white.
Same, bro.
Anyways,
tried it
I
though.
think the reason I said I love you so early, like we said I love you so early on, is literally just because we knew each other for so long and we were holding our feelings back for so long. I don't, with my first boyfriend, I did not say I love you for a couple months.
My second, like my real second, like actual like real long term relationship. When he told me he loved me, I was like, okay. I literally didn't say I love you back. I think he didn't get a I love you for me like for like a cool minute, and I was like, he would just like constantly say it. He'd be like, I love you, and like we literally be like I'd be like, oh, okay, bye. He'd be like, bye, I love you. I'm like, ooh. And that was, as soon as I heard that, I was like, click.
He said bye, beep.
Okay, so then how
Don't give him a
long are you
chance.
taking until you introduce your boyfriend to your family?
Years.
That's fucking crazy.
I'm taking. They said something, by the way.
I think the middle girl might be the girl of my dreams. I'm very much so taken, but thank you.
Not her having a boyfriend.
She's married.
Not yet.
Married in heart and soul.
Oh, guys, hold on.
Married
Real
up here.
quick, can we say this line? Let's bring it closer.
Oh yeah.
Take a second. Take a second.
Are we counting? Are we
Yeah.
counting down?
On, it'll be 3, 2, 1 line. Okay,
Okay.
ready? 3, 2, 1. Fuck you, Joe! Okay.
I'm fucking done.
Anyways, continue on.
I don't know. I feel like personally for me, I don't think I would say it for a while. I have issues.
Hey, I think honestly, I think
Say
the
that.
daddy issues that be fucking me over, bro.
Not the daddy issues again.
Straight up.
No, I just think I don't love people.
You're so rough for that a little bit.
I'm so sorry, but like I don't love people.
Oh, Mary, not good for me.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I would hope not.
You'll find
So
them.
then,
Trust, son, you'll find
Go
them.
crazy, my boy.
It's
Um,
not
not over
here.
But yeah, so I don't know. So I think if I were to be in like a serious relationship and all that, I wouldn't say it for a while still.
A serious relationship is crazy though. Like I don't
I'd
even
wait
know
for
what to
them to
consider a
say
fucking serious relationship anymore.
Yeah.
Who do you think says I love you first, though? The boy or the girl?
Depends.
Depends.
Personally, for me, it's always
It's
been
always
that
been the
until the
man.
first.
It's
Like-
like that for me.
I tell people I love them, but not like relationships. Like, yeah, my friends or like
See, even with my friends though, I'm not saying I love you.
I told Tori. I don't think I've ever told you. I
No.
love you.
Yeah.
I tell them I'm like, yeah, we cool.
we talking about.
I think that's the I love you, you know.
I think it's because I'm really bad at expressing my feelings. Like I could be
No.
like hella grateful for you, and I'll never tell you like, oh, I love you. I'm like, if you, that's too intense for me.
Yeah.
No, I've told you. I think I said goodnight, I love you. And I was like, goodnight, I love you. It was so weird.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
It's the most awkward thing for me. Like saying the word love for me and be like, "Ee."
Yeah, with my ex bestie, she would always try to like hug me and tell me she loves me, and I just felt so awkward.
Well,
and like
we'll
I
hug,
loved
but, like,
her,
I'm not
I
gonna be
loved
like,
her back, you know.
Yeah.
I loved her back, and I was like, yeah, like we're cool, we besties, we vibing, we rocking, but
California like GTA
Fucking
map.
Los
is crazy.
Santos.
What?
Says California like GTA map, right?
Yeah, if we lived in Los Angeles, we do not.
Yeah,
We
don't.
live in Cali, but
Not
we're not
Los
gonna-
Angeles.
Hey, no city names here.
No face, no case.
no face, no case. What are you doing, bruh?
Girl,
Myself?
You got issues.
she a little
bruh.
masochist.
She got problems.
I don't know.
But yeah,
Makes sense.
so I don't know. I honestly can't answer that question. But I'm not saying I love you to anybody.
Okay, but that wasn't the question. The question was, how
These
long does it
days.
take for you to tell like, your family?
Oh, I'm not introducing nobody to no one.
Oh, CJ, my boy. What's CJ?
CJ.
CJ? What is that?
Converse grocery.
Oh, what are you saying?
Cold juice.
That's
Cold
what-
juice. Cute.
Cucumber
Jack.
juice.
Cucumber juice.
That's a fucking J, stupid asses. Oh,
cucumber
I thought you
juice.
said CG.
Are you dumb?
I am dumb.
Anyways.
Cum juice.
Cum juice.
I'm so dumb.
Cup juice is crazy.
Guys, we're almost hitting the 2-hour mark.
I'm not inviting
Ah,
nobody
shit.
over.
You know?
If you wanna show me to your parents or like introduce me to your parents,
Are
that's
you
a
guys
no
don't
problem.
play?
I do play GTA, but
Oh,
what's CJ?
I think he's a character on GTA. I think so.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
How many viewers do we have?
I can't see the viewers
I don't
today.
know. We can't see viewers today, man.
Yeah,
I
apologies,
said fuck
guys.
it, we just ball.
Yeah, we just been balling this whole time. The fuck going on?
San
Andreas, bro. What about
San Andreas?
Oh, not us being excluded on our own podcast.
Oh, dude.
Are we interrupting something?
Sunday booties.
We'll put BRB. You guys can talk.
How long till you introduce them to your family, Annie?
I got me fucked up.
Foss didn't motorcycle, but that's because he already knew your family.
Yeah, that's because
Yeah.
literally when we met, it was because we met when I was with my family. So like he met them because like he had already seen them.
Same with my current boyfriend.
I
Unless
threatened my ex.
otherwise I wouldn't have like.
You threatened him?
I threatened him.
Why?
Because we were already dating for like fucking... Like a
Dude,
year
you
and a
kept
half.
that so long, like, hidden from our parents.
Yeah, but we were already dating for a year and a half. He met my parents, but I had never met his parents, and I told him, I said, look, I said, if you don't introduce me to your mom or your dad or something like that, I said, anytime soon, I said, you're never going to introduce me to them.
Uh-huh.
And that was a threat. And like 2 weeks later,
He introduced you?
yeah.
No, my
And now she
No.
didn't.
crazy stalker ex. My crazy stalker ex.
Mhm.
I never introduced him to my family. Like he met like my mom, my younger siblings. I think he even met my older brother, not the army one, the other one.
Uh-huh.
So like he met them.
Not
like,
my boo.
Not your boo.
Not her boo. Not the army boo.
So,
Anyways.
he met them not necessarily because I was like, oh, let me introduce you to my family, but it's because like you know like if he wanted to come over, like he had to meet my mom and like all that shit. And he
She's
met
always there.
yeah, and like he met my older brother because like my brother would be like the one who would like let me borrow his car, or, like he would like take me.
Oh.
So that's why he met fuck. That's why he like met like my family, but then like
Okay, hold on.
I never met.
It says, really, you guys have good energy. Have a nice day. You have a nice day, too.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Okay,
Yeah.
continue.
Okay, so like I never introduced him to like my grandma or like my tia or like nothing like that. Like I was like no, like nobody used to be doing all that. My mom used to be telling me like, oh, she has a boyfriend. I'm like, girl, shut up, please. And so like I was like, whatever, okay. But like this man introduced me to his grandma, his tia, his cousins, his brothers, like his mom, his dad. So at first, his mom never liked me.
Mm-hmm.
And not because I did anything wrong, but because she's like her thing was like, you take my son away from me. And I was like, girl, keep
Well,
it,
mama's
please.
boys like that. Don't.
I
Okay,
literally, I
you
I
can
was
love
like,
your mom, but you can like love your mom to like overly like.
that's the
big
point. Like he
extent.
wasn't even a mama's boy. Like his mom was just fucking crazy.
Oh.
And until this fucking day, fuck that bitch. She is fucking weird.
Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck.
What's
fuck
her name?
you.
What's her name? What's
Don't-
her name?
I don't even know her name. No, she
Okay.
was a fucking bitch though. Like,
We should say fuck you to her too. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck you.
yeah, she was fucking crazy, bro.
Uh,
Like I remember when I first hung out with his family. Like it was his birthday, and then she was like, "Oh, look, I was fucking panicking. Like this was the first time I ever met his mom." She's like, "Oh, look, I was like, "Oh, hi." She's like, "Te estaba hablando español." And I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Well, bruh."
She's like, I'm talking to you in Spanish, and
I was like,
what?
bro, I'm like, get your mom, get your mom.
Mira, yo te a inglés.
Y yo te hablé en inglés. No, but I was like,
Problema.
I was like, ooh. And then, like, it's so funny because when I met, like, the rest of his family, like, it was his sister's, like, quince. And I met the rest of his family, and his, like, grandpa literally, like, pulled me to the side. He's like, es un muchacho muy bueno. I was like,
No, he's not.
he's like, mi hijo, like, he's like, tiene muy buen corazón, like, and I'm like, girl, who are you fucking lying to right now? I'm like, I literally could expose so much shit right now. And he's like, ¿y tú estudias? ¿Y tú tienes trabajo? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, pues síguele. He's like, más cuídamelo. I'm like, girl, you need to be warning me about this man. Like, she's trying to fucking tell me to take care of him. Like, girl.
For real.
Take care of your son. He needs Jesus.
I'd be like, bro, I'm like,
Do we have any like other like negative things about like ex's parents?
His parents were very nice.
my ex.
I got a lot of shit to talk.
His dad was very nice, but his mother was a fucking bitch. And again, because she was so stuck on this idea that I was trying to take her son away from her.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, girl, first of all, I barely even want to hang out with him.
I will say to my face though, you know.
Oh.
I know how it was, but
I understand. No.
No, this bitch was rude to my fucking face. I was like, oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. I wish she would. I wish I could see her now. Like, I have a couple of choice words for her. And
I'm not
very
gonna
bad
go
choice
into my
words.
current boyfriend's parents for respect of him. Just gotta respect him. But I will go into my ex's parents, so I don't respect him at all.
Her, Aiden,
So his mom cheated on his dad, so they were split.
Pause.
And and then so
Not your tongue in the water.
mom got married to another guy, and his dad got married to another girl.
Yeah, they should.
So on his dad's side, with the new wife, I would say, she bought us condoms, which was very uncomfortable. Very
That they
uncomfortable.
never used.
Exactly. And I was like, that like
Never, ever.
grossed me out, and I think I've mentioned this before, but that was so like disgusting to me. His dad
Scary.
was like always like okay like with us going in his room. I never wanted to go in this man's room. I was
I'm
very
good out here.
uncomfortable.
Matter of fact, I'll stand outside.
Very uncomfortable. And then like his mom, I liked his mom a little more, the one that cheated, because she wouldn't like leave us alone, and I was like, thank you, because this man was very handsome. I was like, get away.
The one that cheated.
I was like, yo ass. I was like, stop trying to kiss me. Get away. Anyways. So.
I hated that man. The way every time I think about him, the way he had bangs in his face. And that shit got me every time.
Disgust.
Every single time, bro. That was him.
I found the videos from Halloween the other day. I was like,
Delete. Please. Oh,
So
my
good.
mom got really mad at me when I deleted like photos because we broke up and she didn't know. I had deleted the photos of me and him in her phone. And she's like, you went on my phone, deleted the photos? And she got really mad at me and that. I was like, we broke up.
How'd she even know, bro?
How'd she even know? She was
I
texting.
don't ever go through my photos. The only time I go through my photos is to show somebody something.
If I'm showing something, I'm like, oh, like, I remember that photo, and I just keep scrolling. But I'll never be like, I don't know what my photos look like right now.
For real.
I don't want to know what's in there.
Me either.
And then there was, I regret, like, not telling his mom why we broke up. Because she swears, like, he was a good kid. That mom was
She's been
horrendous.
like, let me
Both
tell you
of
the
her
truth,
kids were fucking
Never be
horrendous.
Delulu.
I guess.
You don't find out one day.
And then freaking his stepmom was giving my mom the stank eye when they met again after we had broke up.
See, me personally, I would give any bitch. Ooh,
And I was
actually,
like-
Yo, son, the cokehead motherfucker, not me.
when I fucking
He gross too.
after we broke up with
Wait,
after I
did he
broke
do
up
that
with
joke?
Crazy Stalker
No,
X.
she did vape, but
Mm.
After I broke up with Crazy Stalker X.
Yeah.
I worked at a fast food restaurant, and his mom used to go through the drive-thru. And I was like, "Ooh, I really hope she doesn't recognize me. Oh, I really hope she doesn't recognize me." I was even more scared because the siblings were in the fucking car. I was like, "I really hope none of them recognize me."
They recognized you, huh?
No, they didn't. They
That's a surprise.
thank the Lord, because I was wearing like my fucking hat like down here, and it was when like masks were still mandatory. So it's like all you can see was fucking this.
Great.
Girl,
So-
you know, face just by that. I'm like,
Apparently she didn't. But I knew her. I was like,
I don't be staring at the workers at McDonald's though.
and then literally, well, because I was the one handing out food, so it was a little harder to just like be like, here.
Yeah.
He
No,
said, please grab the bag.
I remember. Ooh, I was so I was in the first window where like we cash out and like we are on headset,
Uh-huh.
and I was like taking this person's order. And I'm like, damn, she's looking fucking rude. And then she pulls up to the fucking window, and I was like, it was this guy I had like this thing with. He was like a skater too.
Skaters
Yeah.
are red flags.
The skater
No
that
offense.
like you had gone with me to go see.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was him. And like this girl, she was fucking weirdo. Like literally,
Yeah,
she started following me.
this.
She started following me, and I was like, who the fuck is this? Like, I don't know who this is. And then I later found out that he was dating her, and I was like, oh, okay.
Mm.
And then so like, it was her that was at the fucking window. And I'm like, ooh, this bitch. So I was cashing her out, and I give her her shit. And as soon as I finished cashing her out, they called me to the front, and they're like, hey, we need you to hand out. And I was like, are you serious? So like, I had to see this bitch a second time. And so I'm giving her a fucking order, and she like, I ordered an ice cream too. I'm like, well, girl, fucking relax. First of all, they're fucking making it. And then I was like, you know what? They hadn't made it yet, so I went, and I was like, oh, I was like, they were like, oh, like, no, we don't have it made yet. And I was like, okay, I got it. I went, I just like made 2 swirls, and I was like, it's like we usually make like bigger swirls. I was just like,
Petty. I like it.
and I opened the window, and I gave it to her, and I was like, thank you, bye. And I closed the fucking window on her.
I'm done.
I didn't
know
even
how a
want
tattoo
to.
feels.
No.
Okay.
You're gonna hurt me, bitch.
No, really.
No, thank you.
You wanna know how a tattoo feels?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see if it feels the same on the arm. Yeah, for the most part.
Lucky feels good.
Please
That's how it
stop.
feels.
Not the way, not writing.
Why are you doing this with my pen, bruh? Alright, last stories about parents of psycho exes.
No, I think that was wrong because I never
His
really
dad
had
was
contact.
hot.
Personally,
His dad
none
was
of his
lucky
parents
hot.
were hot.
His dad was
All
lucky
four
hot.
of them were ugly?
His dad was hot and his mom had a fat ass, bro. And I told him to. But I was like, just kidding on your dad, just kidding. But his mom, I was like, bro, the first time I met her, I was like, your mom's got a fat ass. He's like,
First time
he's like, I'm
it's
gonna tell her that.
crazy.
And I was like, please don't tell her that. I was like, please
I would have
don't
been
tell
like,
her
please do.
Please
that.
do.
But she had a fat ass.
I'd be straight up. I'd be
For a
like,
white
damn.
lady, bro, she
It'd be
had
like,
a fat ass.
it'd be like, let her know I said it and tell her, you know, I can keep secrets.
Mhm. But his dad cheated on his mom.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of men are cheaters.
Men are disgusting. And this is why
And they
to this
have
day-
whole ass families and they be cheating.
This is why to this fucking day I say men ain't shit. And
Men
fucking, they're
ain't
fucking
shit.
weirdos.
Come up in your crib.
They're fucking
all up in
weirdos.
your
That's the
friend.
worst part about it. They'll literally be in your fucking house, talking to your fucking family, instead of fucking cheating.
Be testing that bitch right there, right in front of you.
They'll literally be
For
like,
real.
who you texting? Oh, this is my mom. Like, girl, why does it have like heart ice next to it? And why did you just tell her her ass was fat?
That's funny.
Alright.
I'll
I'll try to think
personally.
Which part? The men ain't
All
shit?
men ain't shit. No.
Not
all
like,
men ain't
not
shit.
all men are shit,
Just
but
most of them.
generally.
Hey, just most of them. There's still some good guys out there. I hope.
I haven't met
do
one
hope.
yet.
Our father?
Oh yeah.
Not our biological father, because those
Hey,
men
no,
ain't
that
shit
man
either.
ain't shit.
90%. Straight up.
Well, I say more like 95.
Anyways. Alright, we're gonna end the podcast here. We did do a 2-hour stream. I might
Yeah.
break this into the house for our YouTube. Make sure to follow us on YouTube at Not Sober Talks, all lowercase. Also on Instagram, Not Sober Talks, all lowercase.
And on fucking TikTok.
together.
Our TikTok is not.sobertalks. You can find all those links in our recent video on our YouTube. Make sure to check out our YouTube. We do stream every Sunday, Monday, because it's usually like 12 in the morning here.
Get off
So
of work
that might
late.
be Monday for you guys.
I get off work late too.
Yeah, they be working on the weekends.
Unfortunately.
I don't be working on the weekends. So yeah.
I don't work Monday and Wednesdays. I mean Monday, Tuesdays.
Alright.
This week I don't work Monday, Tuesday.
Oh.
Wednesdays.
Sometimes.
Okay, once again, we're Not Sober Talks. I'm Victoria.
I'm Anna E.
I'm Swanson.
Swanson.
The way your name changed halfway through the podcast. You
guys
guys
locked
fucking
in.
hope y'all have a good rest of your night.
Alright, you too.
Adios. Bye.
Alright,
Please
thank
see
you
us
guys for
our next
watching.
one.
Bye.
Hit him with the outro.
You're dumb as fuck.
Say bye to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.